Time, space, reality, they are not as fixed as you believe. Across the infinite branches of existence, there are moments. Tiny, fragile moments. Where a single choice bends the future of an entire world. In canon we have seen that Minato sealed the half of the 9 tails inside Naruto and took half of the 9 tails with his inside the belly of Death Guard. In canon we have seen when Naruto born Minato Namikaze his father sacrificed his life and his wife's life too and sealed the half of the 9 tails inside Naruto and half of it he sealed with Reaper Death Seal. In canon we have seen that in his childhood Naruto never got the warmth of the family. There was nobody to train him when he was a kid. But what if Naruto has been trained by someone since the childhood? What if Naruto has been trained by Kakashi early? So let's explore what will happen if Naruto will train under Kakashi since he was 5. After Naruto kicked out of the orphanage age, unlike the canon, his real identity has been revealed and now all of the village know that Naruto was the son of 4th Hokage Minato Namikaze. Since the identity was revealed, now the Stone and the Cloud Village will pursue Naruto because of their enmity with the 4th Hokage Minato. And since Naruto was the Jinchuriki of the 9 tails, so they had to make sure that the 9 tails doesn't go outside the village. So they decided to keep Naruto under the observation so that they can keep him safe. Hiruzen decided to provide Naruto a teacher so that he can learn and then teacher can keep him safe too. Hiruzen appointed Kakashi as his teacher to guide Naruto. The day after Naruto has been kicked out, his identity been revealed too. And now he will be training under Kakashi Hatake. He was happy to know that he was the son of 4th Hokage Minato Namikaze and his mother was Kushina Uzumaki. From the next day Kakashi started giving Naruto training lessons. After 3 days of training, Naruto awakened the chakra. And Kakashi was shocked to sense the amount of chakra when Naruto just awakened his chakra. His chakra volume is already a low Jonin level even at the age of 5. What kind of chakra monster he will become when he will reach his prime, Kakashi was thinking in his mind. After that day Kakashi started training Naruto physically, increasing his stamina and training Naruto the chakra control. With Kakashi's training, Naruto learned the tree walking in just 1 day and in another day he learned the water walking too. And then Kakashi started training Naruto the advanced chakra control. In just 1 year Naruto got a good chakra control and he has learned the taijutsu style too. In another 2 years before going to academy, Naruto already even at the age of 8 before going to the academy, Naruto was already a high genin level shinobis. Naruto learned so many things about Minato and one of them was the Rasengan, and Naruto got to know that the most interesting and most powerful thing for Minato was flying Rijin Jutsu, with which he was able to become that strong. So Naruto started trying to learn about the sealing jutsu. Since Naruto wanted to read. And in academy Naruto will need the clone jutsu. Kakashi knew that Naruto has his own level of chakra or maybe more chakra than Kakashi. So he taught Naruto the shadow clone jutsu so that Naruto can learn and train at the same time. Naruto mastered the shadow clone jutsu in just 1 month fully, and now he was able to use shadow clones however he wants to use them. Kakashi taught Naruto the secrets of the shadow clone jutsu. When Kakashi saw that Naruto's clone now started lasting for hours, so he started using Naruto's clone too in the training. At the age of 10 Naruto already started learning the wind chakra nature, and with that Naruto got the water chakra nature too. Kakashi started training his both the chakra natures. At the age of 11 Naruto already learned some wind style jutsu and some water style jutsus too. By the age of 12 Naruto had already learned the Rasengan with the help of Kakashi, and he was already started working on the flying Rijin jutsu. And his chakra control was now near perfect. His chakra was so big in compared to Kakashi. With this level of chakra in his prime he will surely surpass me so soon. He really is sensei's son, Kakashi was thinking in his mind. Naruto already knew the water style and wind style techniques too. And now Naruto used to train with clones because of Kakashi told him to do it. At the age of 12 Naruto passed the Genin exams, and then he has been appointed to the Team 7 with Sasuke Uchiha and Sakura Haruno. Naruto was happy that he was in the team with Kakashi Hatake, his previous teacher. Kakashi was happy that Naruto was still his student. Naruto doesn't have the dumb personality now. He was a genius with a warm nature. After the creation of Team 7, Kakashi came there to meet his team and told them that he will be taking their tests. So whether they are going to be in the team with him, that depends of their skill level. Kakashi told them that he had 2 bells on his waist. Whomever will get the bell will pass the test and the rest one will go back to the academy. In the next morning they were ready for the test. Kakashi told them that they had only 1 hour to get the bells from him and now they can have started attacking on him at any moment now. Naruto knew Kakashi's strength, so he went towards Sasuke to talk to him. "What are you doing here, Naruto?" Sasuke asked. "I have something to talk to you about. Do you really think that we can win against an elite Jonin of the Leaf Village all alone?" Naruto asked Sasuke. "It's right, not a normal shinobi can win against the elite Jonin like him all alone. But don't underestimate an Uchiha, I can handle him. So why don't we attack at same time so we get the upper hand?" Naruto said to Sasuke. Whatever Sasuke said and went to face Kakashi directly. And then Naruto too reached there and with his whole intensity Naruto started attacking on Kakashi. And since Sasuke too was attacking on Kakashi, they both somehow were able to push Kakashi back. Kakashi even had to open his Sharingan. "I know what are you trying to do, Naruto. You are trying to stretch the fight long. You know there is only way to win against me for you is to outlast me," Kakashi was thinking in his mind. "But I myself has put the time limit for an hour because you cannot outdo me because it is just an hour," Kakashi was thinking in his mind. Naruto created 2 clones. Sasuke from the other side attacking on Kakashi with his fire style. Naruto saw that Sasuke can use the fire style, so he got ready to magnify the fire to increase the intensity of that jutsu. Sasuke was shocked to see the amount of chakra Naruto was using for the jutsu. "It's so obvious, Sasuke Uchiha, that you are confused because Naruto had the massive amount of chakra compared to you. If only he has skills, he can outlast almost all of the Jonins in the Leaf Village." Naruto's clones were attacking continuously on Kakashi so that Kakashi had to use his chakra to counter all of those attacks. Sasuke too was taking advantage of that. They together outlast Kakashi. Naruto was able to drain Kakashi with the help of Sasuke Uchiha. And then Naruto and Sasuke got the bell test. Naruto was thinking about something. "What happened to you?" Sasuke asked Naruto. "I was just thinking that why would they send Sakura back to academy? If they had to send her back, then why they will let her pass the genin exams?" Naruto said. "It makes sense that she is not meant to fail now. Where we are wrong to judge it," Sasuke was thinking. "What about teams? I have only seen teams with the 3 genin and 1 jonin leaders. Then there was no need for them to put her in the team because they must know that Sakura will fail the test," Naruto said. "We cannot win against him all alone too," Sasuke said. "So the teamwork was necessary," Naruto said. "Yes, I guess so." Kakashi was just watching towards them. "What about the other member then?" Sasuke asked. "We knew that she will not be any help, then we protected her from the war and fought side by side," Naruto said. "You were right, the test was if you will help your friends or not. Always keep in mind that those who break the rules are scum in ninja world. But those who abandon their comrades are even worse than scum. They have been declared to be the Team 7 officially." Kakashi noticed that Sasuke was friendly with Naruto. Even a cold-blood Uchiha likes to be with him, Kakashi was thinking in his mind. From the next day Naruto and Sasuke started training under Kakashi and started going onto the missions. Even after the training Naruto used to train afterwards and he was able to do it only because of his absurd amount of chakra. After 2 months of training Naruto asked Kakashi that if he can take them onto the C rank mission. Kakashi got ready to take them onto the C rank missions. Kakashi asked Hiruzen for the permission he can take his team onto the C rank mission. And Hiruzen granted Team 7 the C rank mission. They had to go to the Land of Waves. They needed to protect Tazuna on the way to the Land of Waves. They were heading towards the Land of Waves. Naruto sensed the demon brother after watching the puddle on the way. Naruto was alert and the moment they came out and attacked first on Kakashi. Naruto attacked on one of the demon brothers. And the rest one of them got attacked by Sasuke after Sasuke saw Naruto attacking. This is good, they can handle the normal missions. After Naruto and Sasuke handled the demon brother, Kakashi asked Tazuna about them and then Tazuna told him about Gato and his men. Kakashi had an idea that next on this mission there would be another kind of strong men to defend if those mercenaries were not able to kill Tazuna. The mission can be even more dangerous now. What do you think, Naruto? Sasuke, what we should do now? Kakashi asked. I think we should help them, not for him but for the sake of the innocent villagers, Naruto said to Kakashi. It would be better to fight against strong opponents to get to know our limits, Sasuke said. It's decided. We will go the land of waves, but you guys will have to be more careful onwards, and now it is not a C rank mission, it's a B rank mission, Kakashi said. After that they headed towards the land of waves. When they were about to reach the bridge, Kakashi, Naruto and Sasuke, all of them has sensed something was off there. There was mist in the warm kind of weather. Sensei, Naruto said. Yes, I know, Kakashi said. They dodged the attack from a sword and that sword hits onto a tree, and then they noticed that there was a man standing there on that sword. So it is Yuzabuza Momochi, another rogue ninja from the hidden mist, Kakashi said. You know him, Sensei? Naruto asked. Yes. I know him, Naruto. He is a Jonin from the hidden mist village and he is strong, Kakashi said to Naruto. Naruto puts his bag on the ground. No, Naruto, this is not your fight, you cannot fight against him. So if he's so strong, then how are you going to deal with him all alone? Naruto asked. I said he is stronger than you, or not me, Kakashi said. But let us help you, Naruto said to Kakashi. Kakashi looked into Naruto's eyes and put him under the genjutsu and told Naruto to surprise attack on Zabuza. Just protect Tazuna here, Kakashi said to Naruto. Kakashi went in front of Zabuza to fight against him. The fight was going on. Kakashi and Zabuza were fighting against each other. And when they were so much into the fight, Naruto surprisingly attacked on Zabuza, taking all the attention towards him. There was a Rasengan in his hand with which he attacked on Zabuza. What is he, the son of 4th Hokage? How does he know about the Rasengan? Zabuza was thinking in his mind. When Naruto took all the attention towards him, Sasuke too attacked on Zabuza with a fire-style jutsu. And in that time Kakashi attacked on Zabuza, a sneak attack with the Chidori. This is amazing, they dealt with Zabuza so soon, Sakura was thinking in his mind. This was easy, Naruto said. Not that easy as easy you think it was, Kakashi said. Well, whatever, we have handled him easily, so it was an easy target, Naruto said. Well, don't think too much, Kakashi said. And then Hunter Ninja appeared in front of them. He was there to take Zabuza's body back from there. And since Zabuza was already dead, so Kakashi let Hunter Ninja take his body away from there. After that Kakashi with his team left from there towards the land of waves. And they started guiding the bridge and started training too. When Naruto used to train, even Kakashi used to be amazed with his high chakra reserves even after being his teacher since a long time. Even after being tired, Naruto used to use the massive amount of chakra. Which was shocking for Sakura and Sasuke. Because that much amount of chakra was too much for them. Naruto and Sasuke were training and Kakashi was watching over them when Sakura came there. So how long Naruto is training under you, Sensei? Sakura asked. It has been more than 7 years now. Why are you asking this? Kakashi asked. How can I as much chakra as Naruto? Sakura asked. Naruto is an Uzumaki and he had a good amount of chakra even when he awakened his chakra. He was bound to become one of the strongest shinobi. He is the son of 4th Hokage and you know it, right? Kakashi asked. Yes, I know about it, Sensei. So how can someone get this much amount of chakra? Sakura asked. You will never be able to get that much amount of chakra, Kakashi said. But why, Sensei? Sakura asked. Because only Uzumakis can possess this much amount of chakra. Honestly, he has way more chakra than mine. If there was a way to increase chakra, so I would have used it myself, Kakashi said. After saying that, Kakashi left from there and told Naruto to add the wind chakra into the Rasengan. Since Naruto already knew to control the chakra nature transformation, he started trying to add the wind chakra nature into the Rasengan. Kakashi told Naruto to use 100 clones to get to more progress in less time. Naruto started doing as Kakashi told him to do. Naruto started training with the clones, but then Kakashi noticed that chakra transformation causing so much chakra even for Naruto that he started getting angry because of frustration. Naruto's has accidentally accessed the 9 tails chakra. Kakashi noticed that change into Naruto's eyes. Instead of being round, Naruto's eye got a slit. This is bad. Naruto control it, Kakashi said to Naruto. And then Naruto relaxed as Kakashi told him to do. What happened, sensei? Naruto asked. You have accessed Nine Tails chakra accidentally, Kakashi said to Naruto. It is bad, you shouldn't use the Nine Tails chakra because it can be dangerous for us and you too. Even if you don't use Nine Tails chakra, you have the amount of chakra which surpasses the Jonin level shinobis. Even the elite Jonins of the Leaf Village wouldn't have the amount of chakra you possess, Kakashi said to Naruto. I was not doing it on purpose, Naruto said. It was releasing because of the anger, and that chakra will increase your anger too. So try to control your emotions as much as you can because it will hurt the people you love, Kakashi said to Naruto. Got it, sensei, Naruto said to Kakashi. Naruto already learned to add the wind chakra nature into the Rasengan, but didn't master it yet. After a week, when Naruto and Sasuke were training hard, when Gato reached there with 3 Jonins and with his men too. In those 3 Jonin, Haku was there to get his revenge for Zabuza. There are so many of them, what should we do now? Sasuke asked. I will handle 2 of them. I will handle the rest, one Naruto said. No, Naruto, Sasuke will be fighting against that Jonin. You will have to handle those 100 men all by yourself. Can you do it? Kakashi asked. I think we have no other choice, Naruto said. It would be too much for him to fight all alone, Sasuke. Yes. That's why we will have to handle the Jonins to help Naruto, Kakashi asked. Very well, that Naruto said. And then Naruto created 10 clones and they together attacked on those men with the wind-style great breakthrough, pushed them away from the bridge, and then Naruto attacked on those men with the help of his clones. Sasuke was fighting against Haku and Kakashi was fighting against 2 Jonins at once. Sakura was protecting Tazuna from the men coming towards her, but Naruto had already stopped them. On the other hand, Haku attacked on Sasuke with his chakra needles. He was injured badly. Naruto saw that and he became angry to see that Nine Tails chakra started releasing out of his body. Naruto got the chakra cloak directly. He killed all the men there and went towards Haku and attacked on him. Sasuke reawakened the Sharingan in that moment of losing against Haku and watching Naruto losing control. Naruto was the only one good person for Sasuke who used to behave like a real friend to Sasuke. When Naruto was losing his control, getting angry after watching Sasuke getting injured, Naruto got hit by a weapon from Gato's man, and that weapon injured Naruto, which caused the awakening of the Sharingan. Naruto entered the Kurama chakra cloak. He was now uncontrollable and healed fully. Naruto killed all the men came in his way and went towards Haku. Broke all the ice mirrors and hits Haku so hard. This is too much, Kakashi was thinking in his mind. Naruto even killed Haku there. And then he headed towards Kakashi. Kakashi saw that Naruto was angry, so he flew away from there, left him in front of those 2 Jonin whom were already a bit injured. Kakashi protect Tazuna Sasuke first and then headed towards Naruto. In that much time Naruto already killed both the Jonins. After killing them all, Naruto came back to his senses. He came back in control because Nine Tails chakra was not too much. Naruto was perfectly able to control that much amount of chakra. It was not the Nine Tails killing those people, it was Naruto who was killing them. Naruto was the one to kill them in anger. After controlling his emotions, Naruto came back to normal state and then he left away from there. What happened to him? Sasuke asked. He got angry. Whenever he gets angry, Nine Tails chakra takes over him and he becomes stronger. With the amount of chakra he has got from the Nine Tails and he fought against those shinobis, I would barely be able to counter those jutsus of his, Kakashi said. There would be only one's chance for us and it would be to control Naruto so that Naruto do not get angry, Kakashi said. Kakashi sent that message to Jiraiya about Naruto accessing the Nine Tails chakra against them. After few days, Team 7 went back to the Leaf Village. They started their training again and Jiraiya came there again to help Naruto learn to control the Nine Tails chakra. Under Jiraiya and Kakashi, Naruto learned to control the One Tails state in just a month. In that One Tails state Naruto was so strong. But now Jiraiya had to leave from there because of the missions. Naruto was learning to control his emotions and he used to try to access more and more chakra from the Nine Tails without losing his control back. After 2 months of the Land of Waves mission, Kakashi gave them the form for the Chunin exams. Both Naruto and Sasuke filled the Chunin exams forms started getting ready for the Chunin exams. Naruto and Sasuke was training now so hard for the Chunin exams. Kakashi was helping both of them with the training for the Chunin exams. In the first round of the Chunin exams they passed the Chunin exams because of their intelligence. And now they were in front of the gate of Forest of Death. They were there for the survival test. Anko told them the rules. They will get one of the Heaven and Earth scroll to pass the second round of the Chunin exams. They need to gather both of the scroll and then have to open the scroll in the tower in middle of the Forest of Death. After telling them about the rules, Anko told them to go inside the Forest of Death. They headed inside the Forest of Death. Instead of rushing into the Forest of Death, Naruto and Sasuke were figuring something out. What happened to them? What are they up to? Shikamaru was looking at Naruto and was thinking in his mind. They entered the Forest of Death. So what's the plan? Naruto asked. We are going to hide her somewhere. I know a team with Heaven Scroll, Sasuke said. You go look for the place to hide her and I will be bringing the scroll for you, Naruto said to Sasuke. Don't underestimate others, Naruto. You are not that strong that you can bring the scroll from the another team just like that, Sasuke said to Naruto. Don't worry about that because I can bring the scroll just like that. I have figured out that there is a weak team with the scroll of heaven. I just need to go use some flashy moves. Rest they will hand over their scrolls on their own, Naruto said. No, we are going together or no one is going, Sasuke said to Naruto. I think you will not listen, then let's go look for the place to hide her, Naruto said to Sasuke. Naruto already hidden his clone before even heading inside the Forest of Death. Naruto again and again checking for the location of his shadow clone. What are you doing, Naruto? Sasuke asked. Nothing, I was just thinking about something, Naruto said. What are you thinking about? Naruto asked. It's nothing, first look for the place for here then we will settle it. I am just trying to sense the location of the team I have seen has the Heaven Scroll with them and they are not even strong, Naruto said to Sasuke. Why are trying to hide me? Sakura asked them. You know it very well, if we will take you in front of any team then it will be a problem for us, Naruto, and I can handle the whole team, but if you will be with us you will hold us, Sasuke said to Sakura. Am I really holding them up? This is how I would never be able to win him over, Sakura was now thinking in her mind. I think you shouldn't have said to her like that. She is so annoying. She knows why are we doing it. It's only for her safety, but still she had to ask us, Sasuke said to Naruto. But still, Sasuke, Naruto said. They found a place to hide. They reached there. On the other hand, Naruto's shadow clone already reached in front of the team with the scroll of heaven. And after reaching there, that clone started flaring up the Nine Tails chakra and then he attacked onto that team's shinobis. That clone beaten up one of them and then put a kunai knife on his throat and then asked the team for the Heaven Scroll. And after taking the scroll from them, that clone headed towards Naruto so fast. Naruto was just smiling. What happened, Naruto? Why are you smirking like that? Sasuke asked Naruto. Nothing, Naruto said to Sasuke. And then the clone of Naruto reached towards Naruto and Sasuke. So we got the scroll. Then I guess there is no need to stop here, Sasuke said. So you knew all along about this, Naruto said. Yes, I knew about it, Sasuke said. Then let's head towards the tower before something try to target us, Naruto said. They were now heading towards the tower so fast. Why are we rushing? We got the scroll now, Sakura asked. Because if someone will attack on us then you will be in danger, Naruto said. They are doing it only because of me, Sakura was now thinking in her mind. They were about to reach the tower when Naruto sensed a strong chakra heading towards them. This chakra is strong, Sasuke. Let head towards the tower fast, Naruto said to Sasuke. What about her? Sasuke asked. Take both of these scroll and go to the tower and just wait for us, Naruto said. But I cannot leave you two here like this, Sakura said. Just leave from here if you don't want to die. This is nothing like reading a book or clinging to like, Naruto said. The problem is, Sakura, that you don't even try to work hard to become strong to protect yourself. You just force yourself on others. This way you will never be able to become strong. This way you maybe will be able to become a shinobi but not as strong as the real shinobis. Your goal was never to become a strong shinobi. Why bothering pursuing this career? Sasuke said. After listening to that, Sakura left from there towards the tower, thinking that Sakura really think that she is useless. She was now sad thinking about the things happened to her, and now she was thinking about to train hard to become a shinobi so that Sasuke really start liking her. This was bad, but I know she wouldn't have listened to us without that, Naruto said. Naruto and Sasuke were ready to fight now. A giant snake come towards them. I will handle the snake, Naruto said. Naruto created the Rasengan in his hand, and when the snake came close to them, Naruto attacked on that snake with the Rasengan. Was that Rasengan? This brat actually learned the Rasengan. Was Jiraiya the one who taught him this jutsu? Orochimaru was thinking in her mind, who was disguised as a sound girl. In that one attack, Naruto managed to send back the giant summoning animal to his own place back. Because Naruto injured that giant snake with just one Rasengan. And now Orochimaru was standing in front of Sasuke Uchiha. You two both are the good candidate for becoming my vessel, Orochimaru said to Sasuke. What do you mean by becoming your vessel? Sasuke asked. You will know very soon, Orochimaru said, and then he sensed that Naruto already handled his summoning animal, and then sensed that Naruto attacked on him with a Rasengan in his hand. Naruto destroyed the tree on which Orochimaru was standing. What the hell was that? Naruto destroyed almost the whole tree just to kill him, Sasuke was now thinking in his mind. And now Orochimaru starting riling up his chakra, showing the killing intent just to pressurize both of them. The one thing I was never lack is chakra. You will not be able to pressurize me with that chakra flaring, Naruto yelled at Orochimaru. What the hell this brat thinks? He is Orochimaru was thinking in his mind. And Sasuke on the other hand was feeling the pressure because of Orochimaru. Naruto again attacked on Orochimaru with another Rasengan in his hand. You are strong but not as strong as me, Orochimaru said to Naruto. I don't have to be as strong as you to kill you, Naruto said to Orochimaru. Or maybe it is like I am stronger than you are, but you just don't know, Naruto said to Orochimaru. Don't get so cocky, you brat, Orochimaru said to Naruto. Sasuke too joined Naruto in that attack, and now they were trying so hard to push Orochimaru away. But they were barely able to manage to fight with Orochimaru. How are we supposed to fight this kind of monster? He is even stronger than Zabuza, Sasuke said. How he is so strong? Naruto asked. We just don't have to fight him, we just have to outrun him, Naruto said to Sasuke. Nope, how can we outrun him? He is fast, Sasuke said. I am going to use that, you just leave from here after my signal, Naruto said. What is he talking about? Orochimaru was thinking in his mind. Are you serious? This can injure you and it can be dangerous for you and other too, Sasuke said to Naruto. But right now he is coming at us to kill us, not just to take the scroll, Naruto said to Sasuke. You are right, but still, Sasuke. Now Naruto yelled at Sasuke and then entered the One Tails mode. And then Naruto attacked on Orochimaru again. And now Naruto only was able to pull what Naruto and Sasuke together were doing a few minutes ago. He can now fight him alone. That chakra is too much. How Naruto is able to control that much amount of chakra? Sasuke was thinking in his mind. Sasuke was thinking about to leave towards the tower, but he stopped in the way in the guild. He went back towards Naruto. He saw now Naruto was in Two Tails state, not even in control. You did it for me, Sasuke was thinking in his mind. Now Naruto was able to go toe to toe with Orochimaru. They were now even. Sasuke was now shocked to see Naruto going toe to toe with Orochimaru. How can this be? How can he go toe to toe with a monster like him? He himself is like a monster now, so this is the power of the Nine Tails, Sasuke was thinking in his mind. He attacked on Orochimaru to divide his attention so that Naruto can get the chance to hit Orochimaru. But he came in Naruto's way and got accidentally hit by Naruto. Orochimaru seized the opportunity and then gave Sasuke the curse mark. Naruto saw that and his anger increased too much because Orochimaru hurting Sasuke. Sasuke was still awake when Naruto was looking at Sasuke. Orochimaru attacked on Naruto with a kunai on his chest to test how capable Naruto is. He was thinking about to badly injure Naruto and then give him the curse mark. Naruto got hit by the kunai. He started bleeding too. Sasuke saw Naruto bleeding, getting hurt and bleeding. He awakened the three Tomo in the both the Sharingan. He stood up and attacked on Orochimaru beside Naruto. But till then Naruto already transformed into the Three Tails. What the hell is that, Sasuke thought in his mind. He saved himself from Naruto's attack because Naruto was not in control now. Naruto this time hits Orochimaru so badly he was beating Orochimaru now. What the hell is that, he is actually beating him now, Sasuke was thinking in his mind. He was just thinking about all this when his curse mark started glowing and giving him pain. He fell on the ground because of that pain and he has become unconscious. Naruto beaten Orochimaru up badly, few times he injured him too. Orochimaru had to retreat from there because he didn't want to get too much attention, so this is why he left from there. And then Naruto too was exhausted, he fell on the ground too and been unconscious. Hinata saw Naruto like that and then she checked for his team with Byakugan, but she got nothing but Sasuke laying on the ground too. She asked Kiba and Shino for the help. She took Naruto towards Sasuke. After 4 to 5 hours when Naruto woke up, he saw that Kiba and Shino were in the fight with 2 teams. While Hinata was protecting Naruto and Sasuke. She was fighting against 2 of them. Naruto woke up and saw that Hinata was a little wounded now. Naruto hold Hinata. Naruto picked Hinata up in his arms and then left away from there. He protected Hinata from the enemy. Thanks Hinata for protecting me and Sasuke, Naruto said. Naruto-kun, they are still fighting against us, Hinata said. Don't worry about that, Naruto said to Hinata. And then the same moment Sasuke too woke up. And then Naruto and Sasuke were standing beside each other. Let's go, Naruto said. Got it, Sasuke said. Naruto attacked on both the shinobis with his wind-style great breakthrough. And Sasuke attacked on them with the fire-style great fireball jutsu. In just few attacks Naruto and Sasuke handled those 2 shinobis, and then Naruto went towards Shino and Sasuke went towards Shino. Stay away from my friends. Ganging up on a single team of the leaf, Naruto said. I will not tolerate it, Naruto said, and then gathered a good amount of chakra and then attacked on both the shinobis with the water-style massive water wave. Sasuke was close so he added the lightning into that water. Till that time Naruto's clone attacked on the shinobi Sasuke and Kiba was fighting. After adding the lightning to the water wave, Sasuke attacked on those rest 2 shinobis with a fire-style dragon flame jutsu. And then Naruto added the wind-style great breakthrough in that fire flame, making that attack so deadly for them. They handled those all 6 shinobis so fast and then collected their scrolls too. Naruto gave those both the scrolls to Hinata. Naruto felt that Sasuke was still angry, but Sasuke was in pain and he was trying to control that curse mark. I cannot take the scrolls from you, Naruto-kun, I just saw you unconscious so I stopped by, Hinata said. No, it is alright, Hina. Sakura already left towards the tower and she has both the scrolls, so take these scrolls and take them to the tower, Naruto said to Hinata. Hey, she is not the only one to help you, Kiba yelled at Naruto. You are always this annoying, right, Kiba, Naruto said and smiled. Well, I guess I should be thanking you even though if I was already expecting the help from my friends, Naruto said. Thanks, Shino, Naruto said. You don't need to mention it, Naruto. Don't you remember we are friends and we are meant to back up each other always, Shino said to Naruto. Always, Naruto said and smiled. You have been always so kind to me, Shino. Thanks for the help, Naruto said and smiled. Shino too smiled towards Naruto. What did you just smile, Shinobi? Kiba said. What are you talking about? Shino asked. Hey, just stop teasing him, let's go to the tower, Naruto said. I think I need some rest, I am in so much pain, Sasuke said to Naruto. This is all because of chakra, Naruto said and then headed towards Sasuke and told Sasuke to sit there. Just bear with me, Sasuke, Naruto said and then evil seal jutsu, Naruto said and applied a seal on Sasuke's shoulder. What, he knows the sealing jutsu too? Kiba was now thinking in his mind. How about now, Sasuke? Naruto asked. It's better now, but I am a bit tired, Sasuke said to Naruto. Naruto then used the chakra suppression seal on Sasuke so that he can make Sasuke unconscious. Naruto did that and Sasuke fell on the ground. After that, Naruto carried Sasuke on his shoulder and then took Sasuke towards the tower. Kiba, Shino and Hinata were with Naruto. On the way they again encountered another team. Just head up, Naruto, we will handle him, Shino said to Naruto. Naruto created the shadow clones and then those clones with Shino, Hinata and Kiba started attacking on that team. Shino collected their scrolls too, and then they headed away from there towards the tower. They reached the tower after few minutes. There they saw Sakura was still waiting for them, nervous and sad. She saw Sasuke on Naruto's shoulder. What happened to him? Naruto? Sakura asked. Nothing, he is just unconscious, Naruto said to Sakura. He will be alright, right Naruto? Sakura sadly asked. Don't worry Sakura, he is alright. Naruto-kun just suppressed his chakra, he will wake up once the seal will be removed. Sasuke was in pain, so Naruto used the seal on his body, Hinata said. After listening those words from Hinata, Sakura been relaxed. They all opened the both heaven and earth scroll, and then Iruka appeared there. And then Naruto told Iruka everything, and Naruto told that there was Orochimaru in the Chunin exams who was in disguised as a Sound Village's girl. Iruka took Naruto and Hinata to the Hokage office. After 2 days there was the preliminary round of the Chunin exams. Naruto removed the chakra suppression seal from Sasuke's body, and then Hiruzen and Kakashi saw that Naruto already sealed the curse mark. This sealing jutsu is good, Hiruzen said. Lately Naruto is already learning the sealing jutsu, and I guess maybe he is already working on the flying Rijin too. But where did he get that jutsu? Hiruzen asked. That jutsu was from his father, and maybe he got the formula from the library somehow, Kakashi said. Well, I think we can trust him, he is not a bad person, Kakashi said. Very well, then it is a jutsu, nobody can replicate that easily, Hiruzen said. Naruto was smiling at that. Kakashi noticed that. So how close you are, Naruto? Kakashi asked. I am not that close, sensei, Naruto said to Kakashi. How much time it will take you to figure out the flying Rijin? Kakashi asked Naruto. Nothing, I just have to create my own formula now. I do understand the Fuijutsu, that level that I can understand the flying Rijin. How did you manage to do it? Kakashi asked. I am working on the formula and Fuinjutsu since last 4 years, Naruto said. But how you were training with me all the time? Kakashi said. Yes. But my clone can do it, right? Naruto said to Kakashi. Very well, then you can leave. We need to apply another seal on Sasuke's curse mark so that it gets double security and Sasuke can control his chakra too, Hiruzen said. I don't think that except this seal I have another one to use, and the point Naruto already used the same seal on Sasuke's body, Kakashi said to Hiruzen. Just give me 1 day, I will come up with another seal which will be like my own seal which control the Nine Tails chakra. Whenever I use the Nine Tails chakra I always give the seal a limit which amount of chakra will release in my system, and after getting exhausted I will faint, but chakra will not increase more than that, Naruto said. Hiruzen and Kakashi both were shocked to listen to that. We got another Minato and Itachi level talent, Hiruzen said. Yes. You were right, Lord Hokage, Kakashi said. After that Naruto left from there. And in the training ground Naruto started his training and working on the seal too. Naruto left 2 10 clones to work on the Rasengan while he himself with 2 clones working on the seal. It took those 3 the whole day to come up with the seal, and in the evening Naruto called Kakashi and Sasuke there. And under Kakashi's guidance Naruto first released the evil seal and then applied another seal on Sasuke's curse mark. And now Sasuke's chakra was purely in his control. Even now if Sasuke uses the curse mark's chakra, that chakra will be in his control and there would be no influence of Orochimaru on Sasuke. Sasuke was now freshen up but still a bit weak. Naruto told him to rest for the whole day. Sasuke did the same while Hinata, who was training with Naruto, left from there because it was late now. After that, the next whole day Naruto and Hinata trained together. Naruto taught her to gather chakra at her hands and the legs to get more impact on the enemy. And the next day the preliminary round started. Sasuke was fine on full potential with 3 Tomo Sharingan. In the first match Sasuke attacked on Yoroi Akado, and in just 2 minutes Sasuke won the match against her. This was fast, Hiruzen said and smiled. Kakashi too was smirking there. Your student is really strong, Kakashi Might Guy said. Hinata's match was against Sakura. Hinata easily closed Sakura's chakra points and won the match because Sakura used the clone, but Hinata avoided the clones and attacked on the chakra points directly. In just a minute Hinata won the match. She was lucky, Neji was thinking in his mind. She has become strong, Kiba said. Yes. You were right, she is now strong, Kurenai said. When Kiba heard that his match was against Naruto he was like, Oh man, why I had to face Naruto. It would be better if you quit right now. Naruto doesn't hold back, and you know that, Shino said to Kiba. Shut up Shino, at least have some faith in me, Kiba said. I was just stating facts, Shino said. Naruto and Kiba both were in the ground for the fight. The moment the match started, Kiba was thinking about to use his strongest jutsu, Fang over Fang, but Naruto blitzed the speed so fast the moment Kiba was able to release himself in the Fang over Fang, Naruto hit him before Kiba can get the speed advantage. And after another second, Kiba was on the ground. Kakashi smiled at that. Even Might Guy was impressed with that speed. What just happened there, Sensei? Ino asked. Did Naruto teleport there? Ino asked. No, he didn't teleport. His speed was too great that you were not able to see him. You were just able to see an orange flash, right? But shinobis like Kakashi and myself could see that. Naruto just used the speed, Might Guy said. How strong that Naruto is, Ino said. Ino's match was against Neji. And in just few seconds Neji closed her chakra points and won the match. Another genius. How many geniuses and strong shinobis does Leaf Village have? Tamari was thinking in her mind. Next, Lee pushed Gaara too hard and even made him bleed. Lee is the same exact speed as Naruto, they are too fast. And when Lee opened the fifth gate in that state, Naruto made Gaara bleed. This is too much for a kid, Kakashi said. You are not the only one with the good students. I am training Lee since the time you were training Naruto, so it is obvious that my student is not going to be weaker than you guys said. What the hell are they? Even after being the grown-ups they do these kind of childish things. 10-10 was thinking in her mind. Even after so much effort Lee lost the match, but he won so many hearts there with his speed and the strength. All the matches went same after that, and then Proctor announced the finalists of the Chunin exams. The first match would be between Neji and Sasuke. The second match would be between Hinata and Dosu Kinuta. The third match would be between Shikamaru Nara and Tamari of the Sand. Fourth match would be between Kankuro and Shino Aburame, and then fifth match would be between Naruto and Gaara. From the next day they started their training again. Kakashi told Naruto that he had to train Sasuke because Jiraiya has already ordered Kakashi to train Sasuke because he wanted to train Naruto himself. For Hinata's kindness towards him, Naruto invited her to train with him. They were training when Jiraiya reached there. So Naruto, training with your friend, won't you introduce me to her? Jiraiya said to Naruto. Hinata, meet him, he is my godfather, once of the legendary Sannin, the sage from the Mount Mayuboku and the biggest pervert of this world. Master Jiraiya, Naruto enthusiastically said. And then Naruto went towards Jiraiya, and then Jiraiya hugged him. How have you been, Naruto? Why are you saying these such things in front of her? Jiraiya asked Naruto. She is going to train with me for the whole month, so she should know what kind of personality you have, Naruto said to Jiraiya. How did you find her? Does she know about you being the Jinchuriki? Do you love her? Jiraiya asked Naruto. What nonsense you are spouting? She is my friend. Yes, she knows about me being Jinchuriki, and yet she is so kind towards me, Naruto said. Hinata was just standing there. She is so naive, perfect for a brat like you, Jiraiya said in Naruto's ear. So you two think that? Naruto said. Yes, she is good for you, don't let her go if she is interested in you, Jiraiya said. Very well, then I will talk to her when I will get the chance. So let's start the first day of your training. First show me what you both have got, Jiraiya said to Naruto and Hinata. They had a spar with Jiraiya, but they were not able to hit Jiraiya even for a single time. Naruto, you were not even able to hit me even for once, Jiraiya said to Naruto. Yes. Because I was not using my full power, I was the one who pushed Orochimaru out of the forest of death, you know, Naruto said and smiled. Yes. I know, Jiraiya said. Then let's start with your speed, because we need to increase your speed so that you can have a good advantage over others, and on top of that you need to train your reaction time, and that will increase with the hell of daily sparring, Jiraiya said to Naruto and Hinata. Hinata, you don't have as much chakra as Naruto, so first you build up your stamina as much as you can fight for an hour, and then you will be learning to use more and more chakra into your style gentle fist so that you can shut someone up with your speed and the lethal attacks before they can even warm up, Jiraiya said. Hiyashi saw that Hinata was training under Jiraiya, so he left from there who came to check how Hinata was training. He was happy with Hinata to get to know that Hinata made up to the finals. Jiraiya trained both of them for the speed for a whole week, and in the evening Hinata used to have a spar with Naruto. which was pushing her too far daily, even after completing the training with Hinata and the Spar 2. Naruto used to train even more with Jiraiya in the evening. Naruto with the help of the clones perfected the Rasengan too, and was about to get the hold of the Flying Rijin formula. In the second week Naruto and Hinata trained for the reaction speed. Jiraiya taught Hinata the chakra nature transformation. Hinata had 2 chakra natures, the lightning and the water release. So Jiraiya taught Hinata to use the lightning chakra nature into her gentle fist, which makes her even stronger and lethal. In the end of the month, Naruto and Hinata's speed increased in a good amount. Naruto already figured the Flying Rijin, but he needed to create the formula for himself and then test it. He had only 2 days left before the final round of the Chunin exams. Jiraiya told Naruto and Hinata to rest for the 2 days and think about the strategies. Under Jiraiya and beside Naruto, Hinata became a little bolder with the soft heart. When her father had a spar with her, he noticed that the training with Naruto and Jiraiya helped her. He was happy for his daughter because she was growing. Naruto worked only on the Flying Rijin formula for those whole 2 days, and in the evening of the last day Naruto finally able to make the formula for himself, and then Naruto applied those marks on the kunai too. After marking the kunais, Naruto started trying to really do the teleportation. Naruto did it for the first time and he was feeling so dizzy because his chakra control was near perfect, not really perfect. I guess I will have to work at my chakra control first, so will have to leave the Flying Rijin aside. I will continue it after the Chunin exams, Naruto thought in his mind. After that Naruto trained for few hours there only for the chakra control. In the next morning Naruto went to the arena with Hinata. So he is still with Hinata and he dare not to tell me about this, Kakashi was thinking in his mind. Why I ended up acting like his elder brother, Kakashi was now thinking in his mind. They all reached inside the arena. Since I knew how Master Jiraiya taught Naruto to control the 9 tails chakra, I have already taught Sasuke to use the curse mark chakra. I hope he doesn't feel left now, Kakashi was thinking. The first match was between Sasuke and Neji. The match between Neji and Sasuke started. Both of them were ready for the fight. At first both of them started the fight with the same precision, 2 genius. With almost same speed. Sasuke had the upper hand in the speed, but Neji was more precise because of his Byakugan training since a long time. The fight lasted for more than half an hour. The whole crowd was watching them fight seriously, silently. They were fighting like 2 full-fledged shinobi. They are fighting like the real shinobis, few people were saying to each other. So this is what a real shinobi fight looks like, they were thinking in their minds. I have never seen 2 kids fight like this, they were thinking in their minds. After the half an hour Neji started losing his chakra and stamina because since Sasuke attacked on Neji with chakra-based techniques, Neji used the rotation to protect himself few times. And now he was tired because of spending a good amount of chakra in that fight. This is good for me, Sasuke was thinking, but in the end he got to know that he was taking Neji for granted. Neji gathered all of his chakra and closed the distance and then attacked on Sasuke's chakra points. And in the only those who will be called genius who has the full map of the battlefield, even the enemy is tired of weak, never underestimate him, Neji said, and now he was clearly looking so tired. I didn't expect Sasuke to go that close with Neji in the fight. And the statement is still unchanged that there is no genin alive who can beat Neji in one-on fight. He is the strongest genin of the Leaf Village, 1010 was thinking in her mind. But then he saw that Sasuke used the curse mark power to open his chakra points. Even in the curse mark 1 state Sasuke was not able to open his chakra points. Then Sasuke even pushed further and then went into the curse mark 2 state and opened his chakra points. What kind of chakra is that? He has turned into a literal monster, shinobis were thinking in their mind. Now Sasuke's hair were bid and the wings were on his back too. So that bastard managed to control that curse mark chakra 2, Naruto was thinking in his mind after watching Sasuke using the curse mark 2 state. What more we can expect from him? He is just simply awesome, Sakura said to Naruto. You were always a fangirl, Sakura. How about you training? His strength is not going to give you any profit, Naruto said to Sasuke. It's my turn, Naruto-kun, Hinata said to Naruto. Yes. All the best, just don't stay in the ground so much, your opponent is not that strong, Naruto said to Hinata. And then Hinata went into the arena and Dosu Kinuta too came there. The moment match started, Hinata started showing off her speed. What, since when she got that much speed? Kiba was thinking in his mind. In just few seconds dodging the attacks from Dosu Kinuta, Hinata reached close to Dosu. And then she strikes at the chakra points. She just closed his chakra points with a single strike and Dosu fell on the ground. That was amazing, since when Hinata has become that bold and confident? Kurenai was thinking in her mind. That's my girl, Naruto said. And started cheering for Hinata. Hinata's face got red because of that. She is still that shy, Kurenai thought and smiled. She went back to Naruto. You were amazing, Hinata, Naruto said to Hinata. And then the third match was between Temari and Shikamaru Nara. In the started, Temari was attacking on Shikamaru Nara. Shikamaru was trying to observe her limits. In the middle of the fight, Shikamaru was making the plan to capture her. And in the end, Shikamaru ended up catching her with the Shadow Possession Jutsu. And then the fourth match was between Shino and Kankuro. But Kankuro forfeit that match because of his plan. And then the fifth match was between Naruto and Gaara. This is the fight which is going to be a serious fight, just like the first one. Shinobis were thinking in their minds, who knows that what Gaara did to Lee. Naruto and Gaara were standing in front of each other. The match started. Naruto vanished from his place. What the hell is that? His speed is even faster than Lee without weights. He already reached Lee's first gate level speed without any special weights training. This is what is the real speed, as Kakashi was thinking in his mind and smiling. Naruto moved so fast to hit Gaara. Naruto hits Gaara with a punch which broke Gaara's sand armor. And then Gaara casted the sand dome to protect himself. Even with your sand dome you will not be able to stop me. I will do the same thing as you did to Lee, Naruto said. Naruto went into the wall of arena and then created few clones. And then one by one all of them created the Rasengan in their hands. Look, that's the Rasengan, so that means that boy is Lord 4th Hokage's son. Way to go, Naruto, do it. Crowd was now cheering up for Naruto. Naruto's clone jumped onto the sand dome first and hits him hard, but he got disappeared by the sand attack, but that Rasengan caused the damage on the sand dome without even connected clearly. Come on you guys, Naruto said to his clones. They started creating a Rasengan bigger than before. What the hell is Naruto trying to do? They were thinking in their minds. Naruto created a giant Rasengan with the help of his clones. Naruto sent one clone to hit the sand dome. That one clone jumped onto the sand dome, broke the perfect sand dome, and then hits Gaara too. Injured Gaara too. What, he managed to break the sand defense of Gaara that easily, and he managed to hit Gaara too inside the dome. Temari was thinking in her mind. What else you can expect from him? I have trained him since he was 5 years old, Kakashi was thinking in smirking. After that, Gaara been angry because it was the second time in the Leaf Village that he got injured by someone who was always so strong that even on the B-rank mission he never has been hurt even once. He started getting angry and started transforming into one tails. Naruto saw that Gaara's hand turned the tailed beast's hand. So he is already transforming into the tailed beast. I don't know how much chakra he can release, Naruto was thinking in his mind. Naruto created another Rasengan and attacked on Gaara with that Rasengan. Naruto hits the hand of the one tails with that one Rasengan and destroyed that sand arm. And then Gaara again transformed even more. What is he going to release all the chakra from his tailed beast? That would be so bad, Naruto was thinking in his mind. I will have to stop him right here, Naruto was thinking. Naruto started running so fast and started trying to hit Gaara more and more. But with every attack Gaara was transforming more and more into the one tails. I will have to mobilize him to seal his chakra, Naruto was thinking in his mind. Gaara was now half transformed into the one tails. This is bad, should we stop the fight? Kakashi said to Hiruzen. No, if I will enter the fight right now then it will hurt you too. Just get ready and prepare for the evacuation of all the civilians and below Chunin level shinobis from here, Hiruzen said to Kakashi. Naruto created a clone who took the kunai from Naruto's tool bag and left away from there. Naruto was still standing in front of the one tails. Not right now, I cannot release the nine tails chakra until teleporting him away from the will. Or will I even be able to teleport him away from here? Naruto was thinking in his mind. Naruto was exchanging blows with the one tails. All the Jonin-level shinobi surrounded the arena from all the sides. Orochimaru saw that all the Jonins gather into the arena, so he started the Konoha crush. Naruto looked towards Kakashi. Inoichi saw that and he understood that Naruto wanted to say something to Kakashi. He connected to both Kakashi and Naruto. And then Naruto told Kakashi to handle other matters because Naruto is going to teleport Gaara out of the village. What are you talking about, Naruto? You can't really teleport, can you? Kakashi asked. The formula is all ready, so I am going to test it. Naruto, even with the amount of chakra you possess, it is too risky to teleport a tailed beast out of the village, Kakashi said. No, he is not fully transformed yet, and since he is not full transformed, then I can teleport him, Naruto said to Kakashi. Naruto's clone already reached the forest out of the village, away from the village. Naruto sensed that Kunai and then went towards Gaara, who was half transformed into one tails. Naruto touched him and then teleported away from the village. This has taken so much chakra from me, how I am supposed to fight against him now, Naruto was thinking in his mind. Very well, then it's time to show him what's the real deal, as Naruto was thinking. And then Naruto went into the one-tail state directly, and now Naruto was even faster, attacking on half-transformed Gaara, and then with another attack on Rasengan, Naruto injured Gaara and the one-tails transformed fully. On the other hand, shinobis were curious about where the hell one-tails and Naruto vanished. This is just like the yellow flash of the leaf, Kakashi and Inoichi were thinking. Naruto has already taken the one-tails out of the village, just handle the situation here and send some help to Naruto to handle the one-tails. This is bad, that kid has taken a tailed beast on his own, Kakashi was thinking in his mind. Sasuke saw that and then he directly went into the curse Mark II state, grew wings on his back. I am going to help Naruto, Sasuke said, and flew away from there. What the hell two kids can do in front of the sand spirit, Shukaku Tamari was thinking in her mind. On the other hand, the one-tails were already transformed, fully attacked on Naruto with water bullets. Naruto dodged that all. I will need some help, Naruto thought. He bites his finger and then said summoning jutsu and summoned Gamabunta there. What happened, Naruto? What the hell are you doing here? Gamabunta asked, and then saw Naruto was standing in front of the one-tails. How the hell did you end up in front of the sand spirit, Naruto? This is not your fight, just run away from here, Gamabunta said to Naruto. No, chief, if we will leave from here then he will destroy the village, Naruto said. Alright then, let me help you, but I am not saying that I can beat him, Gamabunta said. I just need some help. I will have to figure out the way to seal Gaara's chakra, Naruto said to Gamabunta. Then first you will have to wake up the medium, Gamabunta said to Naruto. Very well, then when I am ready, throw me towards the one-tails, Naruto said to Gamabunta. What are you thinking about to do, kid? Gamabunta asked Naruto. Naruto increased the amount of chakra from the 9 tails and went into the 2 tails state, which he was normally able to control. And then Naruto created a giant Rasengan in his hand. What this jutsu? When did the kid learn to use this jutsu? Gamabunta was thinking in his mind. After creating the giant Rasengan, Naruto told Gamabunta to throw him away towards the one-tails. Naruto added the wind-style chakra into the Rasengan too. Naruto first used the smoke bomb and then created a clone for the diversion, and in that smoke Naruto jumped so high in the sky using Gamabunta, and then all of a sudden out of the smoke one Naruto was coming towards one-tails, and that Naruto turned into hundreds of Naruto. One-tails attacked on them, but from the above a Rasenshuriken fell on to him and then hits him up, which injured the one-tails a bit. This is my time, Naruto said. Gamabunta attacked on the one-tails for the diversion. Naruto created a clone and he cloned through Naruto towards Gaara. Naruto had a Rasengan in his hand and that landed on Gaara directly, which woke Gaara up instantly, and the one-tails started fading away. Gaara was knocked up before the one-tails can we free. Naruto suppressed his chakra and then teleported him into his own apartment. Sasuke reached there at the same time. Naruto teleported him away from there. Naruto fell on his knees. What happened, Naruto? Sasuke asked. Nothing, I am just tired. Naruto said to Sasuke. Let's go, village is still under the attack, Sasuke said to Naruto, and then left from there after getting to know that Naruto already handled the one-tails. Naruto stood up after 2 minutes rest and then teleported back to his apartment. And then he went towards the arena from there. Naruto again went into the two-tail state and then attacked onto the summoning snakes of the Orochimaru. And then Naruto summoned back Gamabunta in the village to handle more summoning snakes. On the other hand, Sasuke was fighting against the Jonin-level shinobis of the Sand and Sound village. Naruto with the help of Gamabunta killed almost all of the summoning snake all alone. It was my summoning time Naruto, I would have to go no, Gamabunta said to Naruto. Thanks for the help Chief, Naruto said to Gamabunta before he can leave from there. And then Naruto fought against all the other Jonin-level shinobis alongside Sasuke. Sakura too reached there close to Naruto and Sasuke while they were fighting against the Jonin-level shinobis. You shouldn't be here, Naruto said to Sakura. Yes. Just leave from here to fight the Chunin or the Genin-level shinobis, Sasuke said to Sakura. But before she can leave from there, other 5 to 6 Jonin together attacked on Naruto and Sasuke because they too were looking like monsters with so much speed and strength. Sakura got hit by a kunai in front of Naruto and Sasuke's eyes. They were shocked to see that. It caused the emotional fluctuation in both Naruto and Sasuke. Sasuke awakened the Manchikyu Sharingan and Naruto becomes so angry that he directly went into the four-tail state and started killing the shinobis of the hidden Sand and then Sound village. Sasuke saw that Naruto is getting out of control now and he was so strong, so he deliberately attacked on Naruto so that he can take Naruto out of the village. Naruto went after Sasuke. They have already killed most of the shinobis of the hidden Sand and then Sound village. After getting out of the Hidden Leaf village, Naruto fainted because Naruto had already set a limit in his seal so that whenever he gets out of control the seal can suppress the chakra from the 9 tails. After leaving the village, Naruto already reached into the 5-tail state and that's why he lost his control and seal activated and suppressed the 9 tails chakra. Naruto became unconscious, his skin burned because of 9 tails chakra. Sasuke took Naruto back the village. The Konoha crush already has been handled. The news spread in the whole village that Hiruzen, the 3rd Hokage, died in the attack. Naruto woke up in the hospital after 2 days in. When he woke up, Jiraiya was there in the hospital waiting for him and Sasuke too was there waiting for Naruto to wake up. Sakura too was there in very weak condition. Sasuke was worried about both because they were the only friends Sasuke had. After Naruto woke up, Jiraiya told him that he wanted to take him with himself. They needed to find Tsunade. Naruto said that he was weak and he wouldn't be able to leave from there because of his condition. So he told Jiraiya to take Sasuke with him onto the mission. Jiraiya didn't want to take Sasuke on the mission but he agreed because Naruto said it in front of Sasuke, so that's why Jiraiya cannot refuse now. So he took Sasuke onto the mission. On the way, Jiraiya taught Sasuke few things. After his parents, Sasuke felt the warmth of the family, someone elder, for the first time. He started liking Jiraiya because of his playful and kind nature. He used to treat Sasuke good. They found out Tsunade and then they talked to her but she refused to come back to the Hidden Leaf village. She even insulted 4th Hokage and other Hokages too. What is your problem anyway, being you that coward to face your problems like that? You are not the only one who lost the family. Just go and see the world, there are many kids who lost their family. You are disrespecting the sacrifice of 4th Hokage Minato Namikaze, who sacrificed his life and his wife's life for the sake of village. Because of which his son faced too much loneliness, he faced so much hatred just because his father wanted to protect the Hidden Leaf village. Most of them are just like yourself, all of them are cowards, Sasuke said to Tsunade and then left from there. Yes. Before you can ask, he is an Uchiha, son of Fugaku Uchiha, younger brother of Itachi Uchiha, who has killed the whole clan just to prove that he was strong. He doesn't like those people who kills others just to show their power. He has a goal, he wants to take revenge from his brother. This is the reason I want you to be in the Leaf village with me. Both Naruto and Sasuke and all the village need you. Tsunade. Title of Hokage doesn't suit my style because I can be a good spy, not a good Hokage, and you know that, Jiraiya said to Tsunade. After talking to Tsunade, Jiraiya left from there. He told Tsunade that he will wait for her answer to go back to village or not. The next day when Sasuke woke up, he saw Shizune was there asking for Tsunade if she was there. Sasuke started looking for Jiraiya or Tsunade. Sasuke got to know that Jiraiya has been drugged by Tsunade. He was angry on Tsunade now. Shizune told them Tsunade had to meet with Orochimaru today. Sasuke and Jiraiya reached towards there, and they saw that Tsunade was fighting against Orochimaru. Jiraiya attacked on Orochimaru. After watching Orochimaru, Sasuke got so much angry he directly attacked on Orochimaru with the Amaterasu. Before anything can happen, Orochimaru started getting burned by the Amaterasu flames. Those black flames, Jiraiya was thinking in his mind. Orochimaru just left from there in the form of a snake and his whole body burnt. Down there, Jiraiya took Tsunade back to hotel, and then after few times asking, she got ready to go back to the village. On the other hand, in the Leaf Village, two Takatsuki member Itachi and Kisame reached into the Leaf Village looking of Naruto Namikaze because of his Jinchuriki status. Assume Kurenai and Kakashi were there in front of those three. "What the hell are you doing here?" Itachi Uchiha Kakashi asked. "We are here for Naruto Namikaze and we have nothing to do with you, so give us way," Itachi said to Kakashi. "I can sense that Jinchuriki." Itachi Kisame said to Itachi. "You think you will be able to take Naruto away from the village even in presence?" Kakashi said to them. Itachi activated his Manchikyu Sharingan and then put him under the Tsukuyomi. After few seconds, Kakashi was on his knees. "What just happened here, Kakashi? You were just standing good. What happened to you now?" Asuma asked Kakashi. "I was under the genjutsu. I don't know how much time passed here, but he tortured me for 3 days in that genjutsu," Kakashi said to them. "Close your eyes. The moment you will look into his eyes, you are over," Kakashi said to them. "How are we supposed to fight him with the eyes closed?" Asuma said, and Kurenai casted the genjutsu over Itachi. "Don't you even both? The genjutsu of this level doesn't work on me," Itachi said to Kurenai and put her under her own genjutsu. Naruto was out of the hospital now. Might Guy was looking for Kakashi in the village. Kisame attacked on Asuma, Kurenai and Kakashi to finish them, but Might Guy reached there. Naruto too sensed too strong chakras with Kakashi because he was looking for Kakashi to start his training again. After sensing that chakra, Naruto rushed towards Kakashi. After Might Guy, Naruto landed beside Might Guy. "Naruto, you were not supposed to be here," Kakashi said to Naruto. "So you are thinking about to fight them all alone, big brother?" Naruto said. "I know it is not a good thing to say, but you are not even a match for him," Kakashi said to Naruto. "Don't worry about that," Naruto said. "Do whatever, but do not look into his eyes," Might Guy said too. Naruto, there is no holding back against them," Might Guy said to Naruto. "Got it, Guy Sensei," Naruto said. And then Naruto asked Kurama for the help and entered the two-tail state directly. And Might Guy entered the sixth gate state. "I will go for that Jinchuriki, chop his legs off and then capture him. Don't forget the other one there. If you will fight him, that will not be without any harm," Itachi said to Kisame. "You fight against him and I will handle that Jinchuriki," Kisame said to Itachi. "I guess I don't have any choice now," Itachi was thinking in his mind. "Are you sure about this, Kisame, that you can handle other shinobis too? Because I don't think that the person in front of you will be." Before Kisame can do anything or talk to Itachi, Might Guy attacked on him so fast. "What the hell is that? He is so fast," Kisame was thinking in his mind. And then Naruto too attacked on Kisame with a Rasengan. Kisame blocked the Rasengan with his Samahata. Naruto's Rasengan been absorbed by the Samahata. So that sword can absorb chakra, so it must have the chakra network too. I just have to teleport the sword away from him to take this advantage from him, Naruto thought in his mind. Naruto again attacked on Kisame. Kisame dodged that attack with the help of his Samahata. Might Guy kicked him so hard. "Thanks, Guy Sensei," Naruto said, because that Samahata was now in Naruto's hands and Naruto even teleported that Samahata away from there. Itachi appeared there because Guy was fighting against Itachi too. When Itachi pushed Might Guy hard, so Guy opened his seventh gate of shock, which Itachi saw, and he knew that now there was his only chance to wait for Might Guy to come back to normal state, because in the seventh gate state he will need to use his Manchikyu, and which will not be good for him. "It's time for us to leave, Kisame," Itachi said to Kisame. "What are you talking about?" Kisame asked. Naruto increased his chakra to the three-tail state and now he was going equally with Kisame in the raw power. This is bad. Naruto already started transforming. If this chakra increases more than 3 tails, then it will be very dangerous for the Leaf Village. Naruto's chakra increased even more, and now Naruto was in the four-tail state, attacking on Kisame again and again and was going all out to kill Kisame. Naruto reached into the five-tail state. What the hell is going on now? Kisame was thinking in his mind. Itachi left from there and waiting for Kisame to come with him, but Naruto was not giving any chance to Kisame to leave from there. And now Naruto was simply overpowering Kisame so badly. Naruto even destroyed Kisame's one hand and injured him badly. Kakashi told Might Guy to hold Naruto for few minutes because he knew Naruto has already made some changes to the seal. And for that they just have to stop Naruto for few minutes only. Naruto was already in six-tail state. Itachi somehow managed to take Kisame away from there. Guy, our only hope is you for now, so just go and stop Naruto from coming towards the Leaf Village for few minutes only, Kakashi said to Guy. Guy in the 7th gate state fought against Naruto and holds him away from the village, and once Naruto's chakra started getting over limit, Naruto's seal activated and suppressed the chakra inside himself, and then Naruto fell on the ground. Itachi took Kisame, who was on the last brink of death. Asuma brought back Naruto to the hospital. Kurenai was guarding Might Guy because Guy was suffering from the aftermath of the 7th gate of shock. After 2 days Naruto woke up in the hospital again. So I lost my control again, this is happening too much with me, Naruto was thinking in his mind. Naruto took another 2 days to come back at his full potential and then started his training with Kakashi. When Jiraiya came back from the mission with Tsunade, Kakashi told him about everything. What do you think we should do in this situation? Jiraiya asked Kakashi and Tsunade. I am not able to think of something right now, but I think we should put Naruto up away from the Leaf Village because it can be dangerous for both the village and Naruto himself, Tsunade said to Jiraiya. I will need Kakashi in the village, so I cannot let him go with Naruto. You can take Naruto with you, but then who will get more information about the Akatsuki's plans? Tsunade said. I have got another option, Jiraiya said to them. And what's that? Tsunade asked. I will have to send Naruto to the Mount Mayuboku, while Kakashi, you will have to train Sasuke as hard as you can because he has got the good potential. He will be an important shinobi for the Leaf Village. What about Sakura then? Kakashi asked. Don't worry about her, I will teach her few things, Tsunade said to Kakashi. Very well, then I need to go set things up for Naruto and then started looking for the things which I can use to get more information about Akatsuki, Jiraiya said to them. The next day Jiraiya sent Naruto to the Mount Mayuboku and Kakashi started Sasuke's training. Sakura started training under Tsunade. On reached Mount Mayuboku, Naruto started his training for the Sage Mode. At first Fugasaku started Naruto's training for Naruto to get ready to learn the Sage Jutsu. Fugasaku was impressed to see that Naruto managed to do the training worth years in just 1.5 months. The level on which Naruto boy uses the technique Shadow Clone, he is bound to become strong. With his level of chakra, I cannot even imagine what will happen when Naruto boy will perfect the Sage Jutsu, Fugasaku was thinking in his mind. On the other hand, Jiraiya was looking for more and more information about the Akatsuki. In just another 1 month Naruto learned the perfect Sage Mode and even learned to fight while being in the Sage Mode. But he was not able to merge with Fugasaku because of the 9 tails. But still Naruto had a massive amount of chakra, so he was able to manage that Sage Mode more than 20 minutes without even the Shadow Clones. Fugasaku told Naruto that the Sage Mode will not be perfect until Naruto doesn't train his body to absorb the nature energy on its own while being in the Sage Mode. Naruto started training for that with even 3 clones. It took Naruto a whole year to do that kind of training, but he successfully achieved that form. He mastered the passive Sage Mode with daily hours of training in starting with 3 clones until the end. Naruto reached at creating 20 clones without any struggle. Naruto mastered the Flying Rijin Jutsu too. Naruto trained so hard for 2 years since he came to the Mount Mayuboku. Jiraiya got to know that Akatsuki stopped making moves, but Jiraiya knew that he still would have to keep Naruto safe for now, so he took Naruto back from the Mount Mayuboku and he decided to train Naruto himself now. He called Sasuke too for the training, and both of Naruto and Sasuke started training together with each other. Because in those 2 years Orochimaru tried 4 to 5 times to get the hands on Sasuke. Kakashi told Jiraiya about that, and that's why Jiraiya asked Sasuke to go to train with him. For 1 year continuously Naruto and Sasuke trained together. Sasuke used to train with Naruto so hard. Even with Sharingan, Naruto used to go toe-to-toe with Naruto. To get the slight upper hand from Naruto in precision, Sasuke used to need the Manchikyu Sharingan. Sasuke trained his Manchikyu Sharingan, and in that 1 year Sasuke trained his Susanoo too fully. In another year Sasuke was even able to manifest the full-body Susanoo, but it used to come with a price with so much chakra cost. Sasuke's chakra even exceeded Jiraiya's chakra. Even Jiraiya was impressed with Naruto and Sasuke's progress. Sasuke's got tens of times chakra compared to Kakashi now, but Naruto always used to outlast Sasuke in chakra. Jiraiya used to think that Naruto has almost infinite amount of chakra. The other day when Naruto and Sasuke were having a spar with each other, Jiraiya was watching that potential. Even if they were not fighting all out, that potential was enough to beat even cage-level shinobis. After 2 years of training with Jiraiya, the first task goal for Naruto and Sasuke was to encounter Orochimaru and Itachi. But before they can go for the mission, Tsunade sent a message to Jiraiya because they were close to the Hidden Sand Village. She told Jiraiya that Gaara has been kidnapped from the Hidden Sand Village, so they need to go from there towards the Hidden Sand Village and then retreat Gaara safe back to the village. What are we supposed to do? First, why to go to Sand Village? Just find the location where they took Gaara and then bring Gaara back to the village, Sasuke said. But we don't know where the Akatsuki members took Gaara from the sand. First things first, we need to heal Kankuro too. For that we will need Hokage too, Naruto said. I will go the leaf, and with Hokage will come back to you. So you started getting ready for the mission, Naruto said to Sasuke. Naruto entered the sage mode and then puts his hand on the ground and started sensing and looking for the kunai in the Hidden Leaf Village. What, why his face got marking on it? Sasuke was thinking in his mind. So this is what called the true form of sage mode. We never seen that, Jiraiya said. What, he knows the sage jutsu is, you know, sensei? Sasuke asked. Yes, because he had trained on Mount Mayuboku for 2 years, remember, Jiraiya said. Yes. You are right, so that means with the sage mode Naruto should be stronger than I am, Sasuke was thinking. No, I have go the curse mark power too. With Manchikyu Sharingan I will always be stronger than he is, Sasuke was thinking in his mind. Naruto teleported back to the village into his apartment and then went to the Hokage office. What the hell, what are you doing in the village, Naruto? I got your message, Lady Hokage, so I came here to pick you up because you told that we need to heal Kankuro too, Naruto said. How can you come here so fast? You weren't even close to the village, do you? Tsunade asked. No, I teleported to my apartment. We don't have enough time, Lady Hokage, Naruto said to Tsunade. Take Sakura instead, we have some other important works in the Leaf Village, so I cannot go with you, Tsunade said. So she knows the medical ninjutsu? Naruto asked. Yes. She knows, take her with you. Tsunade called Sakura there, and then Naruto with Sakura and Baki teleported where Jiraiya and Sasuke were. They were ready to go to the Hidden Sand Village. They left from there towards the Hidden Sand. Since they were close to Hidden Sand, in just few hours they were in the Hidden Sand Village. Sakura went to heal Kankuro there in the hospital. She healed Kankuro, and when Kankuro woke up, Sasuke looked into his memories about the last location where he last saw that Akatsuki members with Gaara and fought them. I got the location, let's go, Naruto-sensei, Sasuke said, and then they all three left from there towards that location without even talking to anyone. Where they left, shinobis of the Leaf were thinking in their minds. In just few hours they were so close to the Akatsuki base. But on the way they met Itachi and Kisame. Kisame was angry at Naruto because Naruto had his sword Samahata, but till now, since Naruto has got so much chakra, which was even stronger than Kisame, was now loyal to Naruto. He wanted to get the sword back, but he still knew that if Naruto will lose his control he can even kill him. Go kids, I will handle them both, Jiraiya said to Naruto. Nope sensei, I want to kill Itachi myself, Sasuke said to Jiraiya. Very well, I am leaving towards there, finish it and then come to me as soon as possible, Naruto said to Sasuke and Jiraiya. Jiraiya fought against Kisame and Sasuke fought against Itachi. In just few minutes they got to know that those were clones, not the real ones. They handled them easily. On the other hand, Naruto already reached at the Akatsuki base, where he saw that they were extracting One Tail's chakra out of Gaara. Naruto entered the One Tail state and then pulled Gaara away with the help of his chakra arm. Deidara and Sasori were physically present there, so now they needed to fight Naruto. Naruto teleported a clone with Gaara to the Hidden Sand village. In the Hidden Sand they started treating Gaara because he was weak but not dead because of Naruto reached there soon, so Gaara still had left some amount of chakra from Shukaku. On the other hand, Naruto was standing in front of Deidara and Sasori. "This is going to be the end of your lives," Naruto said to them. Naruto's clone teleported back to Naruto to help real Naruto, and now they both were in front of Sasori and Deidara. Naruto threw a Sage Jutsu Rasengan towards Sasori. Before Sasori can even dodge the attack, Naruto damaged most of his puppets and things the clone was attacking on Deidara. On the other hand, when Sasori was thinking about to release his more puppets, Naruto threw a kunai towards him, and the next moment Naruto landed the Rasengan on Sasori's back, destroyed his heart, killed him right there. So he can teleport. Deidara was shocked to see that. Deidara attacked on Naruto with clay weapons, but Naruto was so fast and was able to teleport, so Deidara was not even able to land a single hit on Naruto. The one perfect moment, this is what I need to get right now, Naruto was thinking in his mind. Sage Art, Naruto said, and created the Rasengan to attack on Deidara, and when Deidara was dodging Naruto's Rasengan, Naruto's clone threw a kunai towards Naruto, and then he teleported on to the kunai, hit as him with that Rasengan, and then teleported in front of real Naruto. Naruto stabbed his heart and killed him so fast. When Sasuke and Jiraiya reached there, they saw Naruto already killed Deidara and Sasori. "What about Gaara, Naruto? I already teleported him to the Hidden Sand," Naruto said. Naruto sealed both Sasori and Deidara's body, and then, with Jiraiya and Sasuke, teleported back to the hospital where Sakura was waiting for Kankuro to get better. Kankuro was now out of danger, and so was Gaara. Shinobi like Baki were so shocked to see that Jiraiya with just his 2 students killed 2 Akatsuki members and brought back Gaara to the village. The next day Gaara and Kankuro woke up still weak but out of danger, now perfectly fine. So Naruto, Sasuke and Jiraiya left from there. "Because of you two, brat, I haven't get any time for my research," Jiraiya said to Naruto and Sasuke, and then left from there. "When will this old man is going to come on the right path?" Naruto said. "Probably never," Sasuke said and smiled. "About that matter, Naruto," Sasuke said. "So which one first, Orochimaru or Itachi?" "I think first we should handle that bastard Orochimaru first. This time we need to completely seal him or kill him completely," Sasuke said to Naruto. "Yes. And for that we need to kill all of the curse mark shinobis," Naruto said. "You are right, but what about Anko Mitarashi?" Sasuke asked. "She is in the Leaf Village and she has already controlled her curse mark, so there is no way she can lose her control, and besides she is with us, so we cannot kill her," Naruto said. "Yes. You are right, then let's go talk to Hokage first," Sasuke said. Naruto and Sasuke went to talk to Tsunade about to go on the mission first. At first she didn't agree to let them to go onto the mission to kill Orochimaru and Itachi, but later she agreed to that only with a condition: if they will take Kakashi and Yamato with them. Sasuke and Naruto had to agree at that to leave from the village. With Kakashi and Yamato, Naruto and Sasuke left from the Hidden Leaf towards the Orochimaru's base to look for Orochimaru and for the information. In just few days they found of the bases of Orochimaru, and then there they killed all of the curse mark shinobis and then destroyed the whole base. Yamato was shocked to see the capacity of their attacks altogether. They went to another base of Orochimaru, destroyed all the curse mark shinobis and then destroyed the base. What the hell are these two kids? What, how strong they have become now, Kakashi was thinking in his mind. They destroyed all the curse mark shinobis and then went to face Orochimaru. "Let me handle him," Naruto said. "No, I will kill him in just one attack. I will use Amaterasu on him," Sasuke said to Naruto. "Very well, then finish him," Naruto said to Sasuke. Naruto created a Rasengan and then attacked on Orochimaru, but before Orochimaru can dodge the attack, Naruto's clone hit him from behind. Where did this one appear from? Orochimaru was thinking in his mind. That clone forced Orochimaru towards the Rasengan, and before the Rasengan explode, clone teleported away from there. "Now it is my turn," Naruto, Sasuke said, and attacked on Orochimaru, who was laying on the ground. Orochimaru tried to move but he wasn't even able to move. I am not even able to move, but how? Orochimaru said. I have already set up a seal there. That barrier is made by my clone the moment he forced you to hit my Rasengan, Naruto said. They finished Orochimaru so easily. What are these people? Kakashi Yamato asked. They are both my students and they already surpassed me, Kakashi said to Yamato. After killing Orochimaru they left away from there. Sasuke went inside his mental plane and then used the Amaterasu on the part of the soul or Orochimaru was inside him as chakra. Sasuke burnt that soul fully and now he lost one of the curse marking. And absorbed all the chakra from the curse mark and now the curse mark was his own power. Only those with the perfect precision and control can perform this, Sasuke said to the soul of Orochimaru before burning that. After that Naruto and Sasuke started looking for Itachi. Itachi called Naruto to a place to settle the score. They went to the place where Itachi was waiting for them. Kisame stopped them all and asked only Sasuke to go to Itachi. Well, I guess now we can settle the score of the last time, Naruto said to Kisame. I was waiting for this moment since last 4 years and now I guess we'll get my sword Samahata back from you. Kisame said to Naruto. You sure about that you can fight me and get your sword back? Naruto asked. Yes, of course I can do it, Kisame said to Naruto. Naruto threw a kunai towards Kisame. Kisame dodged that kunai but the next moment Naruto was behind Kisame. You still sure that you can fight me? Naruto asked. He can teleport just like the yellow flash of the leaf like his father, Kisame was thinking in his mind. The best shot would be if I fight him with my advantage, Kisame was thinking in his mind. He created a massive water bubble to trap Naruto, Kakashi and Yamato in that. They all were in the water bubble now. Naruto unsealed Samahata to absorb that water bubble, while Kisame was attacking on Naruto in there. Naruto entered the Sage mode inside the water bubble so that he can keep track of Kisame there. Since Naruto had already the water release so he was comfortable under the water dome. Naruto created 4 clones to surround Kisame there. Samahata started absorbing chakra from the water dome. While Naruto was standing in front of Samahata, Kisame rushed towards Samahata to grab it but Naruto just tried to touch Kisame so that he can teleport on him. Naruto marked Kisame while dodging the attack. When Kisame was about to reach at Samahata, Naruto teleported it away from there and then teleported Kisame too away from there. Kisame was shocked to see that he was outside the dome. The dome collapsed and then next moment he got hit by a massive Rasengan. How did he manage to do it so fast? Kisame was thinking in his mind. And then Naruto again teleported and killed him this time. You thought that you will be able to fight against me? Gone are the days when I was young and you were able to fight against me, Naruto said to Kisame. Yamato and Kakashi too came towards Naruto. So he is finished, then let's go towards them, Kakashi said to Naruto. On the other hand, Sasuke and Itachi was fighting against each other so hard. Both of them were inside the Susanoo fighting against each other. What is going on there? Sasuke is already going all out there. Sasuke attacked on Itachi with his arrow, added the Amaterasu into that arrow but Itachi's Yata mirror stopped that attack. Naruto, Yamato and Kakashi reached there. The fight lasted for few minutes before Itachi exhausted his chakra. Because of his disease he didn't have the big amount of chakra like Sasuke. So when Itachi came back to normal state out of the Susanoo, Sasuke attacked on Itachi with his Jutsu Kirin, which summons the lightning directly from the sky. He really has become strong, Itachi was thinking in his mind. With that attack Itachi died as he planned to die by his own younger brother's hands. Sasuke already knew about the Manchikyu Sharingan and he knew about the losses of the Manchikyu Sharingan, so he took Itachi's Manchikyu Sharingan after killing him. None of them was happy, but Sasuke was again and again thinking about the time before Itachi got hit by the lightning. He had a little smile of his face which has left something in Sasuke's heart. He didn't get any peace of mind after killing Itachi. They left from there towards the Leaf Village. The time when Tsunade transplanted Itachi's eyes into Sasuke's. He was in the hospital. Naruto was in the Leaf Village training. Naruto decided that he will find out of a way to control the 9 Tails chakra at his will, because going into the Tails chakra was good but it comes with a problem and fear of losing control, so Naruto wanted to have that chakra with control. Naruto researched so much and then he got to know that he can extract chakra from 9 tails and then conceal that chakra into his own body. As an external chakra support, Naruto created the seal to store the 9 tails chakra after the extraction. And after that he got ready to fight against 9 tails and then extract the chakra from the 9 tails. Naruto went inside his mental plane and then opened the seal to fight against 9 tails. The moment Naruto opened the seal, Minato appeared there. "What are you doing here, Naruto?" Minato asked. "Dad, I was here to get the chakra from the 9 tails," Naruto said and explained his plan to Minato. "Well, I guess then I can help you with that. And by the way, when you will be trying to control that chakra, your mom will meet you too," Minato said to Naruto. Naruto went to fight against 9 tails then, and Minato was shocked to see at the rate Naruto was fighting against the 9 tails. He has learned the sage jutsu just like Jiraiya sensei, Minato was thinking in his mind. Kushina too appeared there and Naruto told her to wait for a moment so that he can first tame the 9 tails. Naruto created a massive Rasengan and attacked on 9 tails with the help of the Rasengan barrage's diversion. Naruto extracted the 9 tails chakra. Minato was shocked to see Naruto creating a massive Rasengan which was even able to handle the tailed beast. Minato and Kushina talked to Naruto. Minato told Naruto that the person who attacked onto the Leaf Village was the masked man of the Akatsuki. Naruto was furious to know that it was Masked Man who was the one because of his parents died in the first place. And when Minato and Kushina left from there, Naruto was thinking about to go and kill that Masked Man. And Naruto was thinking about to destroy the whole Akatsuki. On the other hand, Sasuke already healed and he got the Manchikyu Sharingan. Naruto went to Sasuke to visit him, but then he got to know that Sasuke was already healed and got the eternal Manchikyu Sharingan. "What happened to you, Naruto?" Sasuke asked. "I met with my parents when I was training with 9 tails chakra," Naruto said to Sasuke. "That's good, but why are you looking sad?" Sasuke asked. "Because I got to know that Masked Man was the reason my parents died in the first place," Naruto said to Sasuke. "Then what are you thinking right now?" Sasuke asked. "Nothing, just I will destroy the whole Akatsuki now. I will not leave even any single of them," Naruto said to Sasuke. "Well, just give me 2 days, let me be habitual of these eyes and then we will go and finish the Akatsuki," Sasuke said to Naruto. "No, this has nothing to do with you, I will be the one to destroy them," Naruto said to Sasuke. "No, you will not go alone. When I was going for my revenge I took you with me and now you cannot go alone. I will go with you," Sasuke said to Naruto. After few minutes Naruto agreed to take Sasuke with him. After 3 days Naruto and Sasuke left from there. Sasuke already been familiar with the eternal Manchikyu Sharingan and Naruto already mastered the 9 tails chakra mode and he even added the sage mode on top of that 9 tails chakra. They left from there and then first team they encounter was Kakuzu and Hidan. Naruto and Sasuke appeared in front of Kakuzu and Hidan. Naruto all of a sudden charged a Rasengan and attacked on Kakuzu. When Kakuzu dodged that attack, Naruto was already behind Kakuzu and then he caught that Rasengan and hits Kakuzu with that one Rasengan. On the other hand, Sasuke attacked on Hidan with his Amaterasu and burned him alive. On the other hand, after hitting Kakuzu with the Rasengan, Naruto killed Kakuzu and then they left from there to look for another pair of the Akatsuki. Naruto and Sasuke got to know that the next one of the Akatsuki members will meet in the Hidden Rain village and it will be Pain. When Naruto and Sasuke reached there, Naruto sensed Jiraiya's chakra. "Sasuke, Godfather is here," Naruto said to Sasuke. "And he is not alone, he is surrounded by the shinobis," Naruto said to Sasuke. Naruto touched Sasuke and teleported beside Jiraiya because Naruto already marked Jiraiya. "What are you both doing here?" Jiraiya asked Naruto and Sasuke. "We were here on the mission when Naruto sensed your chakra." "What are you doing here?" Sasuke asked Jiraiya. "I was here to gather information about Pain, but I got surrounded now and I guess about to go in action," Jiraiya said. "Very well, then we too will fight with you," Naruto said to Jiraiya. "Are you sure about that, kids?" Jiraiya asked. "Yes, we sure about that," Naruto and Sasuke said. "Then get ready for the fun," Jiraiya said to both of them. "There is no holding back since the opponent is strong. Naruto Namikaze and Sasuke Uchiha, you two are here. Since you two are here, I guess I will have to use my full power now, Pain said to Naruto and Sasuke. Even with your full strength you will not be able to do anything, Naruto said to Pain. I will handle Conan, I need to talk to her, Jiraiya said. Sure, we will handle these, Pains, Naruto said. Sage Art, Naruto said, and entered the sage mode. So since you are going to go all out, then I guess I will have to go all out too, Sasuke said. A path of pain attacked on Naruto, but Naruto destroyed him in just one punch. Sasuke attacked on the Naraka path with his Amaterasu, burnt the Naraka path. In the animal path summoned too many summoning animals. Naruto seen the animal path summoning the animals, so he directly attacked on the paths who summoned the animals instead of those animals. Naruto destroyed the animal path. On the other hand, Sasuke was fighting against the Preta path. Naruto destroyed the Ashura path with a Rasengan, and then he threw another Rasengan towards Diva path. But Diva path repelled the jutsu. That attack missed, he has no effect on his body, Naruto was thinking in his mind. Naruto rushed towards Diva path. Naruto attacked on Diva path against and saw that Diva path again attacked on Naruto with his almighty push. So because of this jutsu my jutsu didn't work on his, Naruto figured out. Naruto created clones and sent them towards Pain. But then again Pain attacked on those clones with the almighty push. Naruto already figured out Nagato needed the interval before he can use that jutsu again. Naruto threw the kunai towards Pain, and in the 5 seconds of interval Naruto already destroyed the Diva path of the Pain. And Sasuke had already destroyed the Preta path. On the other hand, Conan was fighting against Jiraiya, sensed that and left from there. Pain attacked on them with his planetary devastation. They were getting pulled towards the black orb Nagato created and left that towards the sky. Naruto attacked on that black orb with his Rasengan. Sasuke too attacked on that orb with his arrow. And they destroyed that orb before they get pulled into that. That's good, let's look for the real one now, Naruto said to Jiraiya and Sasuke. Naruto sensed Conan's chakra already. Naruto headed towards the same direction, and then Naruto destroyed the barrier Pain has made before. Naruto with Sasuke and Jiraiya reached in front of Nagato. So it is you, Nagato, Jiraiya said. You know him, Godfather, Naruto asked. Yes. He used to be my student once, and so does Conan, Jiraiya said. What happened to you kids? You were good people then, what changed you? Jiraiya asked. You have no right to ask what happened to us when you weren't there when they were getting tortured, Nagato said. I got the news that you all three got killed in the war. One didn't even know that you were even alive, Jiraiya said to them. Leave all of that aside, what were you doing here? Nagato asked. He already lost his path, sensei, why to waste time on him? Sasuke said. Calm down, Sasuke, just look into his eyes and then try to look inside him. Even a blind person can tell something has happened to him, Jiraiya. So you want to know what happened to me? Nagato asked. Yes. I would like to know what has changed you, Jiraiya said. Nagato told him everything that happened to him. Jiraiya with Naruto convinced Nagato to leave the Akatsuki so that Naruto doesn't need to kill Nagato. After convincing Nagato, Naruto with Jiraiya and Sasuke went back to the Leaf Village. And now only the masked man was left there. And Naruto and Sasuke were searching more and more about him. On the other hand, Nagato left the Akatsuki after counting on Naruto and Jiraiya. When Sasuke was out of the village while he was searching for the masked man, he wasn't with Naruto that time. The masked man appeared in front of Sasuke. Sasuke saw him and attacked on him, but his attacks passed through the masked man. And then masked man told Sasuke about the Uchiha massacre, but at first he didn't believe him, but he started thinking about why Itachi was smiling before dying. So he left back towards the village and then went towards the village elders as masked man told were involved into the Uchiha massacre with Danzo. Sasuke put them under the genjutsu and then read their memories and then got to know that masked man wasn't lying to him. Sasuke was angry now, and I wanted to kill Danzo and those village elders. At first he decided to kill them, but he needed the solid proof to prove that they were the people behind the Uchiha massacre. So he went out in the forest to plan the attack on Danzo. He was thinking about not to kill Danzo but keep him alive but injure him badly so that he can use Danzo later. Sasuke went in front of Danzo directly, stopped him on the way. Naruto was still out of the village. What does this means to cross my way this like this Danzo asked Sasuke. You are talking about just crossing way. I will do more to you. You will be in so much pain that you yourself will ask for the death, but you won't get the gift of death for yourself, Sasuke said to Danzo. Are you trying to threaten me? You are just a cub, you weren't even born kid when I was handling the village matters, Danzo said to Sasuke. You are just an old man with a leg in the grave, I just have to push another in the grave, but don't worry, you will not get any easy death. You love to manipulate others, I will manipulate your death to the point where you will be a villain to the village, Sasuke said. Sasuke attacked on Danzo a Chidori but not on the heart. Sasuke injured Danzo very badly. And then Danzo decided to open his hand on which there were so many Sharingan. Danzo attacked on Sasuke but Sasuke dodged all of those attacks and he started going for the hand. He needed to take his hand on which there were so many Sharingan. After few minutes of confrontation, Sasuke managed to cut down the arm from his body. You are nothing in front of Uchiha, Sasuke said to Danzo. Danzo opened his Manchikyu Sharingan from Shisui and casted that genjutsu over Sasuke. Hokage with Jiraiya and Naruto reached there after sensing the fight over there. What's going on here? What are you doing? Naruto asked. Till that Danzo already hidden his hand which was cut down and he closed the Sharingan. Sasuke, who was under the Koto Amatsukami, attacked on Tsunade directly. Naruto came in the way there. What the hell do you think you are doing? Naruto said. I will kill her, I will destroy the whole Leaf Village, Sasuke said. There is something wrong about him, Naruto Nine Tails said to Naruto from inside. Yes. I can tell that, Naruto said. Then what are you thinking about to do about it? Nine Tails asked. Since when it started concerning you? Nine Tails, Naruto asked. You always use my chakra for the fight without my help. You are nothing, Nine Tails said to Naruto. So you mean to say that I should fight him without your chakra? Naruto asked Nine Tails. No, you will not be able to do it, Nine Tails said to Naruto. Sage Art, Naruto said and entered the Sage mode. Sasuke attacked on Naruto them with his sword. Naruto held that sword with his just one hand. What's going on? How did he manage to stop the sword just like nothing? Sasuke was thinking in his mind. Naruto punched Sasuke hard away from there. Sasuke attacked on Naruto with a Chidori in his hand. Naruto crushed that Chidori with his Rasengan. I don't understand, why are you doing it, Sasuke? Naruto said. You won't understand, Naruto. Your family not has been killed in coup. They were heroes of the Hidden Leaf. My brother and my family has been leveled as the traitors, Sasuke said. What are you talking about? Is there something happened, Sasuke? We can talk about that, Naruto said. He attacked on me, Naruto. Danzo said to Naruto. What's with you? Sasuke was never like this before. If I got to know that it had something to do with you, then I will kill you, Naruto said to Danzo. Why would I do something to him? Danzo said to Naruto. Then what happened to your hand? Jiraiya asked. He cut down my hand all of a sudden. He attacked on me, Danzo said. What about your eye? Jiraiya asked. Jiraiya was suspicious about that. Now are you doubting on me? Danzo asked Jiraiya. No, just tell us what's with your eyes. There is no any seal for today. Maybe you forget to seal the eye, Jiraiya said to Danzo. What do you mean by sealing the eye? Danzo asked. Because I can see if clearly your eyes are not damaged. You are hiding a Sharingan in there, Neji said. So that means you are the one behind the behavior of Sasuke. Uchiha Kakashi said. I have nothing to do with him, Danzo said. I will have to knock Sasuke unconscious before he does something to the village. Naruto started attacking on Sasuke seriously. I just need to mark him, Naruto thought. Sasuke knew how strong Naruto is, so he entered the full body Susanoo immediately so that he can counter Naruto. So he knows what I can do. Naruto was thinking and smiling. Very well, then now I will have to break his Susanoo, Naruto was thinking. Till now I was holding back, Naruto thought. Naruto created tens of clones to attack on Sasuke Uchiha. They all have the massive Rasengan in their hands. Naruto, how are you going to fight him in his ultimate defense? Jiraiya asked. Naruto already had attacked on Sasuke with more than 10 clones with massive Rasengans. Those clones were trying to mark Sasuke. Sasuke attacked on one of them with Amaterasu and one of them with the arrow. But he wasn't able to destroy all the clones. 2 of them got the clear hit. But at the last point that clone absorbed the massive Rasengan and marked Sasuke and then vanished from there. One single hit of the massive Rasengan and Naruto cracked the Susanoo. What the hell was that? How did he manage to crack the Susanoo? Sasuke was thinking in his mind. Another Naruto landed a massive Rasengan on Sasuke's back. Susanoo fell on the ground. Naruto already created a seal there so that Sasuke cannot move in that situation. 3 to 4 massive Rasengan and the Susanoo was broken, and now Sasuke was out of Susanoo and he wasn't able to move because Naruto has already trapped him into a seal where he won't be able to use his chakra. Naruto attacked on Sasuke and hit him and then knocked him unconscious. And now it will be your turn, Danzo. I will deal with you now, Naruto said. Naruto left a clone there towards Sasuke and then left towards Jiraiya, where Jiraiya already held Danzo because he was the suspect. Call Inoichi here, we need to know what happened, Tsunade ordered an Anbu. Inoichi came there and then ready Danzo's mind. Danzo even tried to attack on them, but Jiraiya and Naruto already sealed his movements. Inoichi read all of his memories and got to know that it was Danzo who pushed the Uchihas out of the village, which in future became the reason of their rebelliousness. But before they could do anything, Danzo manipulated Hiruzen, the third Hokage, and Itachi to destroy the whole Uchiha clan. And he even got the Manchikyu Sharingan from Shisui Uchiha. So he has casted the Genjutsu over Sasuke with the most powerful Genjutsu of the Uchihas, the Kotoamatsuki, which changes the user's will, Naruto said. So how can Sasuke get rid of it? Tsunade asked. Nothing, we just need to destroy Danzo in the eyes only, then Sasuke will get rid of the Genjutsu, Naruto said. So kill him, I will handle the others, Tsunade said to Naruto. Nope, he doesn't deserve an easy death. Since he already used the Kotoamatsuki, then he will not be able to use it again. Why not show him his worth, Naruto said to Tsunade. He did it for the power, let's show him that even with the Sharingan he is nothing in front of those shinobis who are strong, Naruto said. Naruto was there in front of Danzo. Come on, Godfather, release him, I need to show up how easily I and Sasuke can kill him, Naruto said to Jiraiya. Jiraiya released the seal on Danzo. So Danzo the bastard, you have only one option now. If you somehow would be able to win against me, then you will be free to go, no one would stop you, Naruto said. You think that I will lose against a brat like you, Danzo said to Naruto. Don't forget, this brat dealt with the Uchiha you were getting beaten by so easily, so think about it, how fast he can deal with you, Jiraiya said. Danzo attacked on Naruto with the wind-style wind shurikens, but Naruto dodged them just like nothing. Naruto closed the gap between him and Danzo so easily, and placed a kunai on his neck in just few seconds. You are already dead, Danzo, Naruto said. And then Naruto teleported back and now he was in front of Danzo. So I will give you another chance, Naruto said to Danzo. Danzo again attacked on Naruto, but in just another few seconds Naruto was in front of Danzo and his kunai was on Danzo's heart. Died another time, Naruto said to Danzo. You dare to humiliate me, Danzo said to Naruto. He attacked on Naruto with the wind-style Great Breakthrough, but this time Naruto used the same jutsu, wind-style Great Breakthrough, and overwhelmed Danzo's jutsu. This is the difference between you and then real shinobi. You are nothing but a pawn in front of me whom I can destroy at any moment I want, Naruto said to Danzo. And now Danzo was scared in front of Naruto because he knew that Naruto was even faster at killing than Danzo. This is outrageous, you cannot do like this to me, I have done so much for the village, Danzo said to Naruto. Yeah, just like driving one of the strongest clan of the Leaf Village out of the Leaf Village and then later wipe them all out in one night, Naruto said. Alright, I done playing with you now, Naruto said to Danzo, and then next moment Danzo was on the ground. Naruto destroyed him with a Rasengan and then another and another. Naruto has created so many clones. And then Naruto attacked on Danzo with a massive Rasenshuriken out of the village, which destroyed his body fully. Danzo's body disintegrated fully. What kind of attack was that? Naruto did it so casually, Jiraiya was thinking in his mind. He broke the ultimate Susanoo of the Uchiha just like nothing and even made Sasuke unconscious, who was seeming to fight so hard for us, and even after doing that Naruto has created a jutsu that big, Jiraiya was thinking in his mind. Kakashi and Tsunade were shocked to see that Naruto created a massive crater out of the village which was almost as big as the whole Leaf Village. What kind of power this kid has? He just created a massive crater as big as of a village in just one attack. This is just like grandfather created the forests out of the village. Can we really compare him to grandfather? No, he is still so far away from him. Grandfather has tamed the 9 tails alongside Madara Uchiha, who was the strongest Uchiha of the history. We can at least compare him to Grand Uncle Tobirama as fast as him, and the chakra reserve may be bigger than of him, Tsunade was thinking in her mind. On the other hand, Obito attacked on Nagato in the Hidden Rain village. Kabuto was with Obito to fight against Nagato and Konan, and they were fighting for the Rinnegan. Kabuto reanimated the 4 past cages to fight against Nagato and Konan. And in the end Nagato and Konan lost in front of Obito in those past 4 cages. I could have done more, but this wouldn't have been good for you, Kabuto said. Kabuto and Obito collected the Rinnegan from Nagato after killing Nagato and Konan both. After collecting the Rinnegan, Obito went to collect the 8 tails from the Hidden Cloud village. And in the fight between Obito and the Killer Bee, the 8 tails had to leave from there, leaving Killer Bee with a tail's worth of chakra so that Killer Bee can live. After collecting the 8 tails, Obito left from there towards the Akatsuki base. When Naruto and Sasuke were still looking for the masked man, Sasuke was already out of the genjutsu because Danzo was killed. The Koto Amatsukami has been destroyed by Naruto, but Naruto took all the Sharingan from the hand of Danzo. Naruto and Sasuke were still looking for the masked man, and on the other hand masked man was preparing for the war because to get more and more chakra for the 10 tails or the divine tree he will need more men together so that he can absorb more chakra and then can create a divine fruit. And then he cast the genjutsu Infinite Tsukuyomi, and put all the people in the Infinite Tsukuyomi. On the other hand, Killer Bee was missing because he left from the Hidden Cloud village all of a sudden, and the spies of the Hidden Cloud village already has reported that the masked man has captured the 8 tails from the Hidden Cloud village. After getting to know about this, the Raikage called a 5-cage summit so that he can talk to them about the Akatsuki. Tsunade decided to take Naruto and Sasuke as the bodyguards for the 5-cage summit to make more impression and pressure on the other cages. They all reached into the 5-cage summit. So Raikage, why did you call the 5-cage summit? Tsunade asked. We are here to discuss about the Akatsuki. I have my men search that Akatsuki guy that Madara Uchiha has kidnapped my brother from the Hidden Cloud village. And I got to know that he has an army of 100,000 beings, so the Hidden Cloud cannot fight them all alone because they had that Kabuto, the disciple of Orochimaru from the Hidden Leaf village, Raikage said. Why are you mentioning them for being from the Hidden Leaf village after knowing that they have nothing to do from the Hidden Leaf village? Tsunade said. Yes. They maybe have nothing to do with the Hidden Leaf village, but this is the fact that they are from the Hidden Leaf village, and the village hidden in the leaf should take care of them. If the leaf has taken care of its rogue shinobis, then this hasn't turned out to be this big threat all over us, Raikage said. You are trying to say that the Leaf Village should have deal for you because Cloud is not able to handle some threat and they are not even able to protect their Jinchuriki, Sasuke said. You shouldn't run your mouth that easily, you are just a brat, you should consider that I can kill you at any moment, Raikage said to Sasuke. If you are that brave and courageous, then why didn't you go and saved your own brother? And don't forget that you are talking to the Leaf to kill one of the Leaf's member. Do you think I will let it happen? Naruto said. You brats think that you are so strong and take me on, Raikage said to Naruto and Sasuke. Not just you, I can destroy the whole Cloud all alone if I want, but I am not like you, an old man with no brain at all who would start a war for nothing, Naruto said to Raikage. You are too arrogant, Raikage said to Naruto, so why don't we settle the score right now? Raikage said to Naruto. Cut it out, you won't even be able to last for few minutes in front of me. Besides, tell us why you called us here, and if you want the help, that make a request, not order around, or else you will regret even daring to challenge me your whole life, Naruto said. Hokage, you dare to insult me like this? Raikage said to Tsunade. You were the one who was running his mouth for nothing, Tsunade said to Raikage. Get ready for the war, Raikage said to Tsunade. If you want the war, then the Leaf will give you a war, but we have a condition. Why don't you go and bring back your own brother who has been kidnapped? Naruto said to Raikage. You are mocking me again? Raikage angrily asked Naruto. Yes. So what if I am? Naruto said to Raikage. Raikage directly entered his lightning cloak to put the pressure on Naruto. If you really want it then be it, Naruto said to Raikage, and then Naruto started flaring up his chakra, and with just one of his finger Naruto was showing a good amount of chakra which was creating pressure over the Raikage. Shinobis were sweating with that pressure. The ground down Naruto was breaking with that heavy pressure, and the roof up there has got to cracks in it. Control it Naruto, he doesn't worth it, Tsunade said to Naruto. Even the Mizukage was kinda scared with that power. You have scared the shit out of them, Naruto Nine Tails said to Naruto. You like that, Naruto asked. I guess it was so good to see them so worked up, the Nine Tails said to Naruto. Well, I guess I can do it for you because we live together, Naruto said to Nine Tails. Raikage was about to move when the masked man reached there, and when Naruto saw that masked man, he directly attacked on him. Naruto passed through him, but with that one punch Naruto destroyed the wall behind and again attacked on Obito. I will kill you, bastard, Naruto said to the masked man. Sasuke attacked on the masked man with the Amaterasu, but that attack didn't hit Obito because it passed though. I am here to announce something and about the chance to fight that you will get it, Obito said to Naruto. I cannot wait to kill you, Naruto said to masked man. And then Obito told them about his plan and told Raikage that he has collected the 8 tails, but the Jinchuriki has already left from there. And then told them about the infinite Tsukuyomi and told all the 5 great nations to agree with his plan or get ready for the war. So this is what you plan is, Naruto asked. So it is you, Naruto Namikaze, you will be my prime target, Obito said to Naruto. Naruto again attacked on masked man with a Rasengan. Later the masked man said and left from there. So it is not just about the villages anymore, it is about the whole world now, Tsuchikage said. Whatever it is, but it is bad for the whole world, so I guess I will be joining you guys, Mizukage said. We would love you to join if you will be able to do anything, Sasuke mocked Mizukage. What the hell are there 2 brats there mocking cages like nothing, Temari was thinking in her mind. So Gaara, what do you think, Naruto asked. You should address Kage with respect, a shinobi said to Naruto. I guess there is no rule for how a friend should talk to him, friend, Gaara said. Naruto smiled towards him. So that brat is your friend, no wonder he was talking so big because he got the back of 2 cages behind him. I don't think so that any of the things Naruto said he won't be able to do it. But one thing you said is correct, that he has got the back of 2 cages behind him. I guess you would have understood that I will be with the hidden leaf not only this time but for all times until Naruto leaves the leaf, Gaara said. Gaara, you really have become a good friend with Naruto Namikaze, this is good for the you and even for the village too, Temari was thinking in her mind. The hidden mist has got no so much, but I guess for the sake of the world the hidden mist will be with the leaf village. And since I have to get the 8 tails back from the Akatsuki, so I guess I will be with you in that fight, Raikage said to them. It's not about the nations anymore, it is now about the whole world, so I will be in, but I have a condition, Tsuchikage said. What kind of condition you are talking about, Raikage asked. After this war will end I will get a chance to fight against that brat of 4th Hokage, Tsuchikage said. So you are challenging for the fight after the war, bring it on, I don't care if you are an old man, you sure need to learn to respect others and I will be the one to teach you that lesson. And you too, Raikage, I would like both of you two to come at me at once because I don't like to waste my time, Naruto said. Behave, Naruto, Tsunade said to Naruto. Naruto stopped talking. There would be no condition for fighting into the war, and keep that in mind that if the Leaf Village goes into this war and goes all alone then the next turn would be yours. If we will lose and if we will win then we will be against of the Shinobi nation who won't participate in this war, Tsunade said. Are you trying to threaten us, Hokage? Tsuchikage said. I guess I will have to deal with the Hidden Stone Village before even going to this war. This is what we called the threat, that was just the warning, Naruto said. They are so dominating, Raikage and Tsuchikage was thinking in their minds. The thing is that if we will go help each other then the whole world will collapse and will be destroyed, and in that there will be the people from all the village, not just any village. Because of our egos we cannot let those innocent people die and be a puppet whom cannot even fight for themselves, Tsunade softly said. Whatever we think of ourselves, but this is the truth, that we need each other's help to fight against this threat, Raikage said. You are right, Tsuchikage said. Then it is decided that we will be going to the war all together, Gaara said. There would be an allied shinobi force which would have nothing to do with villages. We will be fighting there as Once so if anyone has something for me inside their minds, if they want to fight with me they can come to me before even the war, but if we will go into the war with each other we will be comrades, not the few shinobis fighting together, we will watch each other's back, not stab it, Naruto said. Naruto is right, Gaara said. That's what all of us want, no one of us wants to have any problem with each other, Mizukage said. Very well, then we will meet the next week with all of our forces, Raikage said. They all left from there. I will be playing a main role in this war, Nine Tails, so I guess the amount of chakra I have wouldn't be enough, Naruto said to the Nine Tails. But you wouldn't want me to crush you before even going to war, Nine Tails said to Naruto. Nope, I wasn't thinking about the chakra tug of war, one was thinking about if you would help me in this war, Naruto said. Why would I help you? I myself am waiting for you to go near death-like situation so that I can take control over your body, Nine Tails said to Naruto. It's alright, Nine Tails, but we have spent so much time together and you have helped me a lot to grow strong. I wish I could be with you and even in after death. I guess that's not possible for us, Naruto said. So I guess maybe it would be our last time talking to each other without any condition. Maybe I would have to force you for the chakra in the war, but that would be all to protect others. For myself I don't need anything, Naruto said to Nine Tails. You have got soft, Naruto, after getting to know that you are going to die, Nine Tails said to Naruto. Who told you that I am going to die? Currently I am one of the strongest shinobi of this world and the fastest too. You really think that I will die in this war? Naruto said. You will die protecting others, not your own death, Nine Tails said to Naruto. Naruto smiled on that. I guess it is time for me to go because I need to prepare for the war, Naruto said to Nine Tails. They all prepared for the war. The day before the war even start, Naruto and Sasuke were sitting together and talking about the war. In the war you will go after that bastard Kabuto and handle him, force him to release the reanimation jutsu. I will stop the reanimated shinobis, Naruto said. Yes, I have got the Sharingan and I can force him to obey me and then release the reanimation jutsu. But Naruto, there would be so many reanimated shinobis, some of them would be strong too, you just have to be careful, Sasuke said to Naruto. Got it, Naruto said to Sasuke. Very well, then I guess it is time for us to get some sleep. In the morning we need to go to war, Sasuke said. Yes. I know it, Naruto said to Sasuke. The first thing in the morning I will go and will look for that Kabuto, Sasuke said. Then I will go and decrease the number of that 100,000 shinobis. If we will have less enemies, then we will face less causalities and possibly get more help to fight against the strong reanimated shinobis, Naruto said. Very well, then let's go and get some rest, Naruto said to Sasuke. In the next morning when everybody was preparing for the war, Naruto marked Sasuke and talked to Inoichi to connect both of them with each other so that Sasuke can ask Naruto if he needs the help to handle Kabuto. In the next morning Sasuke left from the Hidden Leaf Village to go look for Kabuto and Naruto left from there too. Decrease the number of those 100,000 white zests. Sasuke was looking for Kabuto while Naruto already reached in front of those white zetsus. After reaching in front of the white zetsus, Naruto already sensed that white zetsus were not humans, so now he won't even hold back against them. After reaching there he created 1,000 clones. We have 100,000 shinobi's army and we have to deal with all of them, so each of us has 100 enemies to deal with them. I hope we can handle it, Naruto said to his clones. And then all of the shadow clones entered the Nine Tails chakra and then entered the passive sage mode on top of that. Very well, then just finish it all at once, Naruto said to his clones. They vanished from there so soon, they were killing those white zetsus so fast and so easily. Kabuto was able to sense that Naruto was already on the battlefield. In the Leaf Village shinobis weren't even prepared for the war, but Naruto and Sasuke already left the village. Naruto's clones were killing those white zetsus so fast. Naruto with his 1,000 clone already destroyed more than 20% of the white zetsus. At this rate he will destroy the whole battlefield on his own. On the other hand, in the Leaf Village, Shukaku Nara gave the warning to the shinobis of the Leaf Village that Naruto already has left to the battlefield and he already handled the thousands of the white zetsu's army. He is everywhere on the battlefield. What the hell is this boy thinking he is doing? Jiraiya was thinking in his mind. Kabuto prepared himself for the war and now he was preparing for reanimating the strong shinobis to stop Naruto. If I will be able to stop Naruto and get the hands on the nine tails, then even Obito will have to listen to me, Kabuto was thinking in his mind. On the other hand, Naruto has already destroyed more than 30% of the White Zetsu's army. And Sasuke was still looking for Kabuto's location. In the allied shinobi forces they all started getting ready for the war. Inoichi and Shukaku told the shinobi forces that Naruto is already on all the battlefields and he is fighting against the army all alone and has already cut the army by more than 25%. Even Raikage and Tsuchikage were shocked to know that it has just been an hour and Naruto already has left the village and he already has destroyed quarter of the enemy's army. What kind of monster this boy is? How did he manage to destroy all of them? Raikage said. We don't have time to talk about, just get ready, we need to help him, Tsuchikage said. Very well, then if he trying to stop the whole war all by himself, so I should go and capture the nine tails as soon as possible, Obito was thinking in his mind. To stop Naruto and his clones, Kabuto reanimated the shinobis, in which there were all the Akatsuki members and the past 4 Kages and the 7 ninja swordsmen and hundreds of more strong shinobis. Naruto, who was fighting against those White Zetsus, sensed Nagato on the battlefield. And with him he sensed Itachi too. The real Naruto headed towards him. What in the hell is happening here? Naruto was thinking. In just few minutes Naruto appeared in front of Nagato and Itachi. Is that you, Naruto? You are looking stronger than you were, Nagato said. Naruto smiled at that. Men, what happened to you? Naruto asked. That Kabuto and then Masked Man betrayed me, and to get the hands on the Rinnegan they killed Conan and me with the help of reanimated shinobis, Nagato said. What is this war about? Itachi asked. Check out my memories, Itachi, and I know everything about the massacre and about Sasuke. He is already looking for Kabuto the reanimator, Naruto mentally told Itachi. When he was under the genjutsu, Naruto broke the genjutsu and Itachi now knew everything what was going on. And then Itachi was going to do something when Kabuto took control over his body. They both attacked on Naruto. Itachi attacked on Naruto with his fire style. But Naruto countered that with his water style jutsu. Nagato summoned the summoning animals there. So I just have to go to Nagato and destroy him before he can summon more animals, Naruto was thinking in his mind. Naruto was so fast that he closed the distance between him and Nagato so fast. I know from the Konoha crush that the reanimated shinobis need to be sealed, they cannot be killed, Naruto thought in his mind. Naruto made some hand signs and was going to apply the seal on the ground, but then from behind Itachi attacked on Naruto with another fireball. Naruto dodged that attack and then created another clone, one to fight against Itachi and another to capture Nagato. Itachi summoned the crow, the Shisui's eye, and then used the Kotoamatsukami and then freed himself from Kabuto's control. What is happening, Itachi? You are not attacking anymore. Naruto asked. I am out of his control, Itachi said to Naruto. Very well, then Naruto said to Itachi. You can handle Nagato, right? Itachi asked. Yes. I can, Naruto said to Itachi. Very well, then finish. We should seal him together so that I can go to help Sasuke stop the reanimation jutsu, Itachi said. You can leave now, I can handle him here, Naruto said. Naruto on the other hand already trapped Nagato in the seal on the ground. And Nagato was going to use the planetary devastation when Itachi appeared, and then he sealed Nagato using his Satsuma blade. Thanks, Itachi, Naruto said, and his clone dispelled. Very well, then I am going to handle that, Kabuto, Itachi said. Wait, come here, let me teleport you to Sasuke, Naruto said to Itachi. Very well, then Itachi said to Naruto. Naruto again created a clone to teleport Itachi to Sasuke. That clone sensed Sasuke and then teleported with Itachi to Sasuke. I have got his location, you two follow me, Itachi said to the Naruto clone and Sasuke. What's going on here? What are you doing here, Itachi? Sasuke asked. There is no time for this, Sasuke, we need to first stop Kabuto and then we will be able to help the Leaf in the war, Itachi said to Sasuke, and they started heading towards Kabuto's location. On the other hand, Masked Man with his 6 paths started heading to the battlefield. And Naruto's clones on the other hand was fighting on all the battlefield. One of them was in front of Third Raikage, who was already in Sage mode and the Nine Tails Chakra mode. You will have to attack on me with the strong wind release jutsu, Raikage said to Naruto. Naruto attacked on him with his Sage Art Wind style Rasenshuriken. This jutsu is strong, maybe it will work, Raikage was thinking. Naruto successfully managed to hit Raikage. And Naruto has sealed applied the seal where Raikage will land on the ground. After getting hit by the Rasenshuriken, third Raikage was getting regenerate but he was on his place wasn't able to move. I have already applied a seal there you won't be able to move Naruto said to Raikage. And then Naruto went to him and then sealed him. The third Raikage has also been sealed Shukaku told them all. What it has just been few minutes he has been reanimated and he already sealed Raikage said. Yes, and that was a clone against him Shukaku said. Raikage was now nervous that Naruto already sealed the third Raikage that fast. What you scared Raikage Tsunade teased Raikage. What are you talking about Hokage why would I be scared Raikage said. On the other hand, Naruto's another clones handled the other reanimated shinobis too. One of them was against the second Tsuchikage who was flying Naruto through a kunai towards him and when he dodged that kunai Naruto teleported to that kunai and threw a Rasenshuriken on him and already teleported to the place where Tsuchikage will land. The moment Tsuchikage landed on the ground Naruto sealed him too. Another clone was fighting against the fourth Kazekage and when fourth Kazekage attacked on Naruto with his massive sand wave Naruto countered that with high water wave and now Naruto was so much faster than the sand can even move. Before even fourth Kazekage can react Naruto attacked on him with a kunai when the kunai passed through him a clone appeared behind him. When his mind was focused on the clone Naruto attacked on him with a Rasenshuriken and destroyed him. The clone took his distance and then when stopped Kazekage from getting dragged and then sealed him. Another clone attacked on the second Mizukage. Was hiding behind a rock and casting the genjutsus over Naruto but Naruto directly attacked on him with a Rasenshuriken and then destroyed the whole rock and went after him. Before the second Mizukage can react Naruto with his clones surrounded him. And then attacked on him. He dodged the attack from him but clone hits him and then another one sealed him. Another clones were fighting against the Akatsuki members. One was after Hidan he attacked on Hidan so fast that Hidan wasn't even able to react before getting hit by the Rasengan and then another one sealed him. And that same clone attacked on Kakuzu with a Rasenshuriken he dodged that attack but then all of a sudden another Naruto appeared behind and then hits him with the Rasengan from a close angle and sealed him. I have got another chance to fight and still got sealed by the same brat Kakuzu was thinking. After watching Naruto Deidara started preparing for his strongest blast but that clone threw a kunai towards him and then teleported to him and then hit him with a Rasengan but Naruto knew that he will be blasted fully so that clone told all the others to move away from there. Those clones were in the range teleported away and with him Sarah took more than 5,000 white zetsus and since Naruto already marked Deidara Naruto teleported back to him after the attack and then sealed him. What the hell is going on here? What this guy is too fast to handle all of them good thing that Obito is reaching at the battlefield soon Kabuto was thinking in his mind. On the other hand, Itachi Sasuke and Naruto's clone were about to reach towards Kabuto. On the other hand, Naruto already sealed all the Akatsuki members including Kisame and then others too. And he already sealed the 4 past cages too and there were no any strong reanimated shinobi to stop Naruto. And then allied shinobi's forces were already about to reach at the battlefield. Information from the HQ Naruto already has sealed all reanimated cages the Akatsuki members and then 7 ninja swordsmen too Shukaku relayed the information to the allied shinobi's forces. And then Sasuke told Inoichi mentally that he with Itachi and Naruto's clone already reached towards Kabuto and he just need to fight him. Itachi broke the rock and entered the cave. Impressive Itachi I have never imagined that someone can find me that far not you just find me and you even took control back. Imagine overriding a flawless jutsu with a genjutsu this is the most impressive thing. Kabuto already reanimated Madara Uchiha on the battlefield so that he can stop all the Naruto clones and then stop the shinobi forces too. Naruto till that time had already has sealed most of the reanimated shinobis and more than half of the White Zetsu's army. Shukaku relayed that information on all the shinobi forces. What kind of monster is that? Naruto who already destroyed half of the army of the enemies and on top of that he has already sealed most of the strong reanimated shinobis. Forces were thinking in their mind. Naruto, clone was now in front of the Kinkaku and Ginkaku. Since Kabuto knew that Naruto can seal him with a bit effort, so he left only one of them in front of Naruto. That Kinkaku was in front of Naruto only, and Ginkaku been sealed by Kabuto by Obito in the 6-path sealing tool so that he can use him to revive the 10 tails if they will need to revive the 10 tails sooner than the expectation. That Kinkaku directly went into the 8 tails state. What will you do? No, Naruto? 9 tails asked Naruto. 4 Naruto clones were there close, so they all appeared there. They all created a trap for Kinkaku, and then after surrounding him from all the sides, Naruto used the barrier and then used a gravity seal which will stop Kinkaku from moving, and then some clones went inside the barrier and then holds down all the 8 tails and then threw him back on the ground, and then from above attacked on him with a massive Rasengan. And after throwing that massive Rasengan, those clones disappeared because of chakra exhaustion, and Naruto got his memories and he was now smiling. Another clone summoned the Samahata there and then told Samahata to absorb chakra from that Kinkaku. Because of the connection with Naruto, Samahata absorbed all the chakra of 9 tails from Kinkaku, and then a clone sealed him. And now Obito reached in front of the real Naruto. And Madara too now was in front of Naruto clones. He tried to summon the 9 tails, but then he got to know that the 9 tails were still sealed inside someone. And he saw that Naruto was in the 9 tails chakra mode and he was in sage mode too. A shinobi capable enough to use the 9 tails chakra this freely, and he knows the sage jutsu is Hashirama Senju. Impressive. But you will not be as strong as Hashirama Senju himself, Madara was said. And first he attacked on Naruto so fast, but Naruto was easily able to dodge all the attacks from Madara. What, just because of his speed he is able to dodge the all attacks from me? Madara was thinking. Madara attacked on Naruto with a massive fire style jutsu. Naruto countered that jutsu with his own massive water style. Impressive, he stopped my fire style with his water style after Tobirama. Someone this capable with the water release, but for your bad I hate that Tobirama racist, Madara said. And then he attacked on Naruto with his wood style deep forest emergence. But before that attack can hurt Naruto, he vanished away from there. On the other hand, Itachi, Sasuke and Naruto's clone were fighting against Kabuto. Itachi put him under the genjutsu called Izanami and then controlled him to release the reanimation jutsu. After that he talked to Sasuke. Sasuke had tears in his eyes because of losing Itachi again. Itachi went close to Sasuke and then touched Sasuke's forehead and then said, no matter what you do now, Sasuke, just keep that in mind, that I will always love you no matter what. And then Itachi left from there. What now, Naruto? Sasuke. On the other hand, Nine Tails told Naruto that the Madara in front of him was the real Madara, and then Naruto has relayed that information with all the clones, and Obito too reached in front of the real Naruto with his 6 paths. And those all were the 2 to 7-tailed beasts Jinchuriki, and another clone was fighting against the 8 tails Jinchuriki too. The real Madara is on the battlefield. They say that only the Lord first was able to stop that Madara, and since we need to stop him and stop the whole war too, we will need Lord first here too, Naruto said to Sasuke. After Kabuto came back to his control, he was already changed. He told Sasuke a way to bring back the Hashirama Senju. But the problem was Hashirama Senju was sealing inside the belly of death, and only one shinobi can unseal him, and that was Orochimaru. But Orochimaru is dead, Sasuke said. But he can come back because of the curse mark, Kabuto said. And only one with the curse mark is left, Anko Mitarashi from the Leaf Village. And she is with me right now, Kabuto said. But what if Orochimaru goes against us after coming back to life, Naruto said. I will use the Izanami over him just as Itachi used the Izanami over Kabuto. But it will take time and you will lose your one Sharingan. Naruto said. No, I have other Sharingans too which you gave me after Danzo's death, Sasuke said. How will you use them, Naruto asked. I have already transplanted that one Sharingan into one of my hawks so I can use it, Sasuke said. The real me is in front of the masked man who has 6 paths just like Nagato, but these all are the Jinchurikis of from 2-tailed beasts to 7-tailed, Naruto said. And what about that Madara, can't I handle him, Sasuke asked. I have seen all of his abilities and I think you can real me can handle that Madara together, not alone, and besides the real me will need more help on the front line, so you will have to go there to help him, clone said. And those 5 cages are useless against Madara, no one of them could even be a threat in front of Madara, Sasuke said. Yes. I guess you are right, so it is necessary to bring back Lord First here, and with him we can reanimate another 3 Hokages, to Naruto said. That will be good, Sasuke said, and then Naruto revived Orochimaru from Anko's body and Sasuke with his hawk was ready to cast the genjutsu. The moment Orochimaru came out, Sasuke put him under the Izanami and Sasuke sacrificed the Sharingan he gave to the hawk. After few minutes when Orochimaru came out of the Izanami genjutsu, he already spent few hours in that genjutsu, and after he came out of the genjutsu Sasuke put him under the genjutsu to control him. Whether he turned good or not, I guess to put him under the genjutsu would be better, Sasuke said. Sasuke put him under the genjutsu. Naruto read the scroll and he knew that the mask of the death guard will be mandatory for performing the jutsu. He first teleported them all to the Leaf Village directly, and then they went to the Uchiha clan, where they made Orochimaru undo the Reaper death seal, and Kabuto then reanimated all the past 4 cages. So we have been reanimated again. And it is that stippling again, Tobirama said. No, Lord Second, it is not Orochimaru to reanimate you this time, we have controlled him to reanimate you because we needed the help from Lord First. Why you needed help from me, Kid Hashirama asked. Because Madara Uchiha has been reanimated and there is no one who can stop him other than you, Naruto said. What about you kids, Hashirama asked. We have other things to do. There is someone else who was pretending to be Madara Uchiha, he is strong too and we need to stop him too, Naruto said to Hashirama. We don't have enough time, elder brother, just let's go there and see what's going on there, Tobirama said. Hi Dad, Naruto said. Naruto, Minato said and smiled. I have so much to talk to you about, but right now we need to go and put this war to an end, Naruto said to Minato and smiled. Right, Minato said. The real me is in front of that masked man dead, Naruto said. So I and Lord Second need to go there, Minato said to Naruto. Yes. Come in front of me, I am going to teleport you to the real me, Naruto said. So you know the flying region, that's good, Naruto, Minato said to Naruto. Then that clone created another clone and then teleported Sasuke, Minato and Tobirama to the real Naruto, and then clone stayed there with Hashirama Senju and Hiruzen Sarutobi. That clone teleported Hashirama Senju and Hiruzen Sarutobi in front of Madara Uchiha. Go Saru, handle the other things, I will stop Madara, Hashirama said. It has been a damn time, Hashirama, Madara said to Hashirama. Naruto's clone who was fighting against Madara was breathing heavily already because he was about to disappear. The clone teleported Hashirama and Hiruzen disappeared from there. That's good, son of fourth, good work stopping him, Hashirama said to Naruto's clone. I will have to leave everything on you now, Lord First, because I have already exhausted all of my chakra, and that Madara is really a monster. I would have thought about to fight against him if the real me was here. I am just clone, that clone said and disappeared from there. And then Gaara Tsuchikage and Mizukage too reached there. What about your other clones, Naruto, Shukaku asked. Most of them are already exhausted. The reanimated shinobis has already left and the white zetsus are nearly destroyed fully, and now there are only 2 things to deal with, and those are that reanimated Madara who has broken the control and is here, and another the masked man, Naruto said. And I am nearly exhausted too, but there is nothing to worry about because past 4 Hokages has been reanimated and they are about to reach on the battlefield too. Here Dad and Lord Second are with me now, and Lord First with Lord Third is on the another battlefield with Madara Uchiha. I just fought against the 4 tails right now, and since Sasuke, Lord Second and Dad is here, don't worry about that, the war is about to be over, Naruto said to Sasuke. It's time, tell Grandma Tsunade to come to the front line so that she can heal me and Sasuke when we will need, Naruto said to Shukaku. Tell him I am ready, Tsunade said to Naruto. I want to help, to 4th Raikage said to Shukaku. Very well, then I am coming, Naruto said, and then next moment Naruto was in front of them, and then with both of them Naruto teleported back to the front line. Naruto's all the clones have been vanished because of using all of their chakra, and Naruto was now so much tired. Why don't you rest for a bit? Naruto, let me handle it for now, Minato said to Naruto. Let me heal you, Naruto, Tsunade said after reaching on the front line and watching Naruto breathing heavily. You brat, who told you to come here all alone, Tsunade said to Naruto. It is okay, Grandma, everything is under control, Naruto said. Thanks, Princess Tsunade, to take care of my son, Minato said. I have done nothing for him, he never let other do anything for him, Tsunade said to Minato. Come on forth, there are now 5-tailed beasts in front of us, get ready, Tobirama said to Minato. Yes. Got it, Minato said. Minato, Sasuke and Tobirama stood in front of the tailed beasts, and then Kakashi and Might Guy reached there too. Reinforcements are coming, Naruto, don't worry, Kakashi said. Sensei, is that you? Kakashi said. There is no time, Kakashi, first we need to handle things here, Minato said. Raikage was looking at Naruto. This kid has destroyed the 100,000 White Zetsu army and went one-on-one in front of Madara Uchiha. How can he be this strong? After first Hokage Hashirama Senju, he is the only one to show that kind of potential, Raikage was thinking in his mind. You will not be able to handle it on your own, Naruto, you will need more chakra, Nine Tails said to Naruto. Yes. I know, Naruto said. I can lend you some chakra if you want, Nine Tails said. There is no time for the chakra tug of war, Naruto said. It's for freeing those tailed beasts, so I will help you this time, there is no need for the chakra tug of war, Nine Tails said to Naruto. And then he saw that Minato directly went under the Kurama chakra mode. What, I didn't expect that, Minato too, Nine Tails said. You are no more a demon fox, you are the partner of the citizen of the hidden leaf, Kurama, Naruto said to Kurama. Naruto then directly went into the Nine Tails chakra mode, and then on top of that Naruto entered the Sage mode. Well done, Naruto, Sage Jutsu will stretch the timing a bit longer. So we have only 10 minutes in the first connection, Kurama said to Naruto. That would be enough for me, Naruto said to Kurama, and then headed towards the tailed beasts so fast. We need to remove the chakra rods at once, Naruto said to Nine Tails. Sure. Hey dad, let's go, you just need to hold the tailed beasts and then I will release the chakra rods from them with the help of which he is controlling them, Naruto said to Minato. We just need to hold them, Sasuke said, and then he manifested the full body Susanoo. Naruto hits the two tails and then knock him down on the ground, and then Naruto created a clone and then released the chakra rods from him. And the Minato to holds a tailed beast, and then Naruto released the chakra rod from him. And Tobirama teleported a clone to the rod and Naruto released the tailed beast too. In just 2 or 3 minutes Naruto with other shinobi released all the tailed beasts, and then Obito absorbed all of the tailed beasts inside the Geto statue. Just wait for a while, I will surely free you all, I promise you, that Naruto said to the tailed beasts when they were getting absorbed inside the Geto statue. Naruto and Minato came back to normal state. Let me handle him, Minato said to Naruto. What are you talking about, Dad? Are you really thinking about to fight him all alone? Naruto asked. Yes, this is not the first time I will fight against him all alone, Minato said to Naruto. Obito summoned the Six Paths treasure tool and then absorbed that into the Geto statue because it had 9 tails chakra, and then he started the process to revive the 10 tails. Dad, he has got all the tailed beasts chakra, we need to stop him before the 10 tails emerges, Naruto said to Minato. Right, Minato said. Minato saw the masked man and then attacked on him all of a sudden with a Rasengan. What the hell, when did he decided to attack on me? Obito was thinking in his mind. It was a clone because Minato was still standing there in front of Naruto, and then Minato teleported Naruto and himself there and they both started attacking on Obito. On the other hand, Hashirama Senju and Madara Uchiha was fighting with each other. Gaara Tsuchikage and Mizukage were shocked to see the battle capacity of Hashirama Senju and Madara Uchiha. On the other hand, Naruto, Minato and then Tobirama too were continuously attacking on Obito. I have gone outnumbered, I will have to leave from here as soon as possible until the 10 tails gets revived fully, Obito was thinking. But he was forced to use his intangibility all the time because of the attacks of all of them. Tobirama and Naruto cross-marked Minato so that they can use Minato's marking. It's nearly impossible to leave, there are 3 flying Rijin masters, I will have to look for a chance to leave from here, Obito was thinking in his mind. But they were not giving him even a single chance to leave from there. Kakashi noticed that his Kamui wasn't working on Obito, so he has been suspicious that the masked man has the Manchikyu Sharingan from Obito. When Naruto was attacking on Obito, Kakashi used his Kamui to teleport the Rasengan. Naruto was attacking on the masked man, and at the same time Minato and Tobirama attacked on Obito. Because of that, Obito had to pass through that attack, but them inside the Kamui. When he passed through the Rasengan, Kakashi teleported hits Obito. He got injured because of that Rasengan. Minato, Tobirama and Kakashi Understood that immediately because they have seen Naruto and Kamui. You ready? Naruto Kurama asked. Sage Art Massive Rasenshuriken Naruto said. Massive Rasengan Minato said and got ready to attack on Obito. Kakashi used all of his chakra to teleport that massive Rasenshuriken when Naruto threw that. Before Obito can react on it, he passed through the massive Rasengan, and at the same time Kakashi teleported the massive Rasenshuriken. Inside the Kamui dimension, Obito got hit by that massive Rasenshuriken, which injured Obito so badly that his chakra network was nearly destroyed. This is it. When the massive Rasengan passed through, Obito was bleeding, his mask was destroyed, his chakra network was destroyed too. He fell on the ground, and the next moment Sasuke hits his heart with a Chidori, destroyed his heart. And then Minato and Kakashi noticed that it was Obito. And now Obito was in near-death-like situation. So what now? After knowing that you failed as a teacher, Obito asked Minato. Is he has been failed as a teacher, then why Kakashi Hatake is trying to protect the village. It was you who wronged him, not him who failed to be a good teacher, Tobirama said to Minato. Black Zetsu seized the chance to take control over Obito's body and to get the Rinnegan back from him. You are no good anymore, Black Zetsu said to Obito. And then took control over his body and then used him and used the Rinnegan for the art of Rinne rebirth and revived Madara. And he was about to leave from there with that Rinnegan. But Kakashi hits the Black Zetsu with the Chidori, and then Naruto sealed Black Zetsu. There is no coming back now. Madara has been revived. Once he will get both of his Rinnegan back, he will be unstoppable, Obito said to them, and then died there. So we need to stop him from getting the Rinnegan, Naruto said. Naruto took out the Rinnegan from Obito's eye and then sealed it. Come on, let's go, we need to stop Madara, Naruto said to everyone. Minato sealed Obito's body in the storage seal, and then with Naruto they all teleported in front of Madara. Uchiha, who just been revived, broke the deity gates from Hashirama Senju. He was with no eyes there and was about to attack on Hashirama Senju to get the Sage Jutsu chakra, but Naruto reached with the shinobis, reached there first and teleported Hashirama away from there. He is fast, shinobis were thinking in their minds. Now you are alone here, I guess now we will get a chance for a 1 versus 1, Naruto said to Madara. Naruto was now standing in front of Madara Uchiha, and then they both charged onto each other. Naruto created 4 clones to attack on Madara Uchiha so fast. And before Madara can hit Naruto, Naruto already vanished from there behind him and attacked on Madara. Clone took the hit from Madara and Naruto got the hit of Madara because Madara was focusing of 4 directions because of the clones. Naruto teleported away and created more than 10 clones again and then teleported besides Minato. I will need some chakra, Dad, Naruto said to Minato. Minato went into the KCM2 and gave Naruto all of the chakra he had from the 9 tails to help Naruto. After getting chakra from Minato, Naruto teleported back to his clones to help. Meanwhile, other shinobis like Sasuke, 4th Raikage and Tobirama was attacking on Madara. When Naruto reached there, he attacked on Madara with a chakra-added punch. Madara got hit by that punch, the punch from Naruto, because in the current time Might Guy with the 7th gate of shock, Tobirama, Sasuke and 4th Raikage with the help of Tsuchikage and Mizukage were attacking on Madara. You have got a nice strength, you brat, and you have the nature energy too, same as Hashirama Senju, but you are not as strong as Hashirama, but I am, Madara said to Naruto. Yes. Maybe I am not as strong as Lord First, but you are blind right now and I am not alone at all, Naruto said to Madara Uchiha. Madara created the Wood Dragon to attack on Naruto. Naruto entered the 9 Tails transformation mode and then attacked on Wood Dragon. When Wood Dragon wrapped over the 9 Tails, Naruto teleported away and then from behind he attacked on that Wood Dragon with his tailed beast bomb. This is amazing, Hashirama was thinking in his mind. Even without the 9 Tails chakra he has go almost as much chakra as I do, Hashirama said. What really, grandfather, Tsunade asked. So that means with the 9 Tails Naruto has got more chakra than the strongest shinobi of the history himself, Kakashi thought, who was very tired. At this point anybody who will come in his way will stop him, not help him, Hashirama said. So all of you behind me, Hashirama said to them. We will wait for the right time to come and then we will attack on Madara when Naruto will need the help, Hashirama said. But keep that in mind that Madara should not get any kind of help, Hashirama said. Start infusing chakra for the fight later, Hashirama said. What is he that confident that Naruto can fight Madara all alone? Tsuchikage was thinking in his mind. If he brings up that challenge Onoki, then we are doomed. Fourth Raikage said. There is nobody listening to us, just keep your mouth shut. Raikage, Tsuchikage said. Gaara was smiling. What was that Gaara smiling? Temari was thinking in her mind. On the other hand, Naruto and Madara were fighting too hard. Madara even created the wood golem, but Naruto, with the help of Flying Rijin and the Nine Tails chakra mode, destroyed that wood golem too with a sage jutsu added tailed beast bomb. I have never imagined that a boy can become that strong. Tobirama was thinking. He maybe become even better Hokage than you, elder brother. Hashirama said. Yes. I guess that can be true. Hashirama said. He is just like I was in my prime. Hashirama said. Right, elder brother. Tobirama said. A brat like you can never win against me, Madara said to Naruto. Naruto created hundreds of clones just to get the mark over Madara's body so that he can destroy Madara in just one attack. Those all clones attacked on Madara from all the direction, and some of them managed to hit Madara and one of them marked Madara. They continued to attack on Madara. Naruto teleported away from there. He created a sage art-tailed beast bomb shuriken so that he can one-shot Madara. Naruto told Shukaku to tell the shinobis to stay away from there and go away from there as much as possible, so that Naruto can use the full power attack on Madara. Shinobis heard all of that and then started getting away from there. And then all of a sudden Naruto appeared there and hits Madara with a sage art-tailed beast bomb shuriken. Madara got overwhelmed with that jutsu because Naruto appeared there all of a sudden there. That one attack injured Madara badly, and then before Madara can regenerate, Naruto, with the help of his clones, chained the Rasengan Flying Rijin barrage. Madara wasn't even able to recover from the first one before Naruto hits him again. Madara was badly injured now. Naruto was looking tired now. You ready, Kurama? Naruto asked Kurama. Yes. I am ready, Naruto. Kurama said to Naruto. Naruto was thinking about to use even a bigger attack this time. Shinobis were not even able to handle the shockwave. Now Kurama was in the sage mode and Naruto was going to one-shot Madara Uchiha now. But before that, Madara, who was injured, activated the perfect Susanoo because he needed to go and become the Jinchuriki of the 10 tails, and before that he will need the Rinnegan. Minato sensed White Zetsu heading there. Minato looked in that direction and threw his kunai there, and Tobirama coordinated with Minato and attacked on that White Zetsu and then took the Rinnegan from him and sealed that away. You will never get the hands on the Rinnegan, Tobirama said and smiled. On the other hand, Naruto teleported the ultra big ball Rasenshuriken into Madara's perfect Susanoo and then teleported a little away from there. Even the shinobis who were kilometers away from there was struggling to stand the shock wave of that jutsu. This is what Naruto is capable of now, shinobis were thinking in their minds. After the explosion stopped, Naruto gathered all of his chakra and then teleported Sasuke to Madara. Sasuke, seen Madara damaged and heavily injured, he without any late used the Chidori and attacked on Madara and hits him on the heat and killed Madara Uchiha. Sasuke made sure that Madara was dead. Naruto was now laying on the ground breathing heavily. Tobirama appeared in front of Sasuke to check out if Madara was alive or dead. Minato appeared in front of Naruto to check out on his son. The war is over, Dad, Naruto said. But before Minato can reply, 10 tails got revived and broke the barrier. Why don't you rest for a bit, Naruto? Let us handle the 10 tails for now, Minato said to Naruto. Naruto was nearly exhausted. He slept on the ground. On the other hand, Sasuke too felt something off, and then he heard a voice in his mind. And Naruto too was now in front of the Sage of Six Paths. Hagoromo explained everything to Naruto and Sasuke and then gave them their part of chakra. Hagoromo told Naruto and Sasuke that only Rinnegan user and the Six Paths user can seal the 10 tails. Naruto had a Rinnegan with him. I think I should get this Rinnegan on work because I cannot leave everything on Sasuke. So I guess it is time to go, Sage of Six Paths, Naruto said to Sasuke. Sasuke was already in the real world, was sitting with the eyes closed so that he can talk to Sage of Six Paths. After getting the Six Paths power, Sasuke opened his eyes to face the 10 tails. Sage art, gracious deity gates, Hashirama said, and then dropped the deity gates over the 10 tails to seal its movements. Now fellow Hokages, it is the time that we handle the 10 tails, Hashirama said. On the other hand, Naruto was still in front of the Sage of Six Paths. So it is time to go now, Naruto said to Sage of Six Paths. Naruto got his part of the power from Sage of Six Paths. Since the Rinnegan with Six Paths chakra works against the 10 tails, I guess I will be using the Rinnegan too, Naruto said to Hagoromo. I have got the Rinnegan from Obito, Naruto said and smiled towards Sage of Six Paths, and then Naruto woke up. And then Naruto transplanted the Rinnegan in his left eye and then healed that eye with the Six Paths power. So this is what the Six Paths power can do, Naruto was thinking in his mind. After getting that, Naruto teleported beside Sasuke Uchiha, who was waiting for Naruto to get teleported there beside him. So what's going on now, Naruto asked. So you two have got the Rinnegan, Sasuke asked. No, this Rinnegan I have got from Obito, remember, Naruto said to Sasuke. Why did you transplanted the Rinnegan, Tobirama asked Naruto. Because Sage of Six Paths told me that only Rinnegan and the Six Paths chakra will work against the 10 tails. And it will be good enough to seal the 10 tails. What about you, Sasuke? You have awakened the Rinnegan, you didn't get it from anyone else. I guess you don't need another Rinnegan because you already have one Eternal Manchikyu and one Rinnegan. Meanwhile you, Naruto, can use it for good, Tobirama said to Naruto and gave him the another Rinnegan. I thought one of them should be enough, but I guess the more the better, Naruto said to Tobirama. Now it is time to create a barrier to stop the 10 tails destroying anything here, Naruto said them. Since these Rinnegan are from Nagato or Madara, I can use all the abilities as Nagato was able to use, I guess, Naruto said. Sasuke entered the perfect Susanoo form to fight against the 10 tails. Are you ready, Kurama? Naruto asked Kurama and entered the Kurama avatar, and then he borrowed more chakra from Minato because Minato was handling the barrier. Hashirama Senju already sealed the tails in the mouth of the 10 tails, which was trying to get out of there. Let's do it, Sasuke, Naruto said to Sasuke. Sure, Sasuke said. Naruto created 2 clones in the 9 tails state and then teleported that away from there. Kurama started gathering nature energy for Naruto. And Naruto on the other hand was ready to fight against the 10 tails. Naruto threw some kunais towards the 10 tails. And now he was thinking about a plan to first pull out the tailed beasts out of the 10 tails and then about to seal it. So Sasuke, to pull out the tailed beasts out of the 10 tails we need to injure the 10 tails badly, and only then the tailed beasts can come out of the 10 tails, Naruto said to Sasuke. So we need to attack on the 10 tails with all we have, Sasuke said. Yes, this is the plan, Naruto said to Sasuke. There are so many shinobis inside the barrier, we need to send them away, Sasuke said. Mr. Shukaku, if you can hear me, then tell of them to go away from the barrier, and asked all 4 Hokages to seal the barrier fully so that we can use the full power attacks, Naruto said to Shukaku. Shukaku told everyone that Naruto wants everyone to get out of the barrier so that he can use the fully powered attacks, and he told all the Hokages to seal the barrier fully. Naruto and Sasuke normally attacked on the 10 tails with a massive Rasenshuriken, and Sasuke added the Amaterasu in that massive Rasenshuriken, which hits the 10 tails and injured that, but 10 tails had to detach the part of its body because of the Amaterasu. And then Naruto sent hundreds of his clones to mark the 10 tails, and those clones managed to mark the 10 tails, all the tails in the face too. I am ready, Kurama, are you ready, Sasuke? Naruto asked. Yes. I am, Sasuke said. Naruto entered the 9 tails avatar, and then Sasuke puts his hand on Naruto's shoulder, and then Kurama got the perfect Susanoo armor. What the hell is that? Only that attack was so powerful, I afraid what will happen in that case, Tobirama was thinking. I am ready, Kurama. Are the clones ready? Naruto asked Kurama. Yes, they all are ready, Kurama said to Naruto. Now one by one, Naruto said to Kurama. Kurama released a clone, and then Naruto got so much nature energy. Whoa, that's too much nature energy, this guy sure surpassed me, Hashirama said. What is that? Real shinobis were thinking in their mind. Naruto started created the ultra big ball Rasenshurikens in both the hands of Kurama. Now Sasuke, Naruto said to Sasuke. Right, Sasuke said, and then added the Amaterasu in those Rasenshurikens. Sage Art Ultra Big Ball Amaterasu Shuriken, Naruto and Sasuke said, and then Naruto teleported both of those Ultra Big Ball Amaterasu Shuriken to the 10 tails. What kind of attack was that? I have never seen any of this kind of attack in my whole life. That sure was so big, Hashirama said. Shinobis were shocked to see that. Even Minato and Hashirama were shocked that Naruto and Sasuke pulled that, and right now Naruto was outside the barrier with Sasuke. Those two attacks were so powerful that they injured the 10 tails badly. But the barrier survived those two attacks at once. Before even the shockwave can finish, Naruto again teleported inside the barrier and dispelled another clone. And then created another 2 ultra big ball Rasenshurikens. And then Sasuke added the Amaterasu in those attacks. They again hit the 10 tails with another 2 attacks at once. With those another 2 attacks, the 10 tails started losing its control. It has to detach too much from its body because the attacks were too big and severe. I think they should be enough. What, he produced another 2 of them just like that. Kakashi was shocked to see that. Naruto was once again outside the barrier. This time the 10 tails been more unstable and even the barrier shook because of those another 2 attacks. Once again the last time Naruto said, after my attack finishes I want the barrier open because it would be my limit for now, and the 10 tails is destabilized. And we will need help to pull out the tailed beasts out of the ghetto statue, Naruto said to the shinobis. Again Naruto and Sasuke teleported inside the barrier and then produced another 2 ultra big ball Rasenshurikens, and then Naruto again teleported both of those attack on the 10 tails. And with those 2 attacks then 10 tails been so uncontrolled that tailed beasts started trying to come out of it. Now Naruto said to the shinobi he was connected to the shinobis. And then all 4 Hokages undid the barrier and Naruto caught the tailed beasts with his 9 tails. 2 of them were trying to resist, but Naruto hold them and absorb chakra from them to bond with them so that they don't resist. Sasuke helped them. Originally I was the Jinchuriki of Shukaku, so I can have handled the 1 tails. Naruto, leave the 8 tails to me, Minato said to Naruto. No, 4th go help Kazakage, let me pull out the 8 tails, Hashirama said. Sage Art Wood Golem Jutsu, Hashirama said, and first wrapped the wood dragon onto the 8 tails and then started pulling out the 8 tails with the help of wood golem. Naruto put all the efforts in. Then Minato created the chakra ropes so that shinobis can help Naruto to pull out the tailed beasts. With all the help Naruto pulled out all the tailed beasts out of the 10 tails and left only the ghetto statue. Sage Art 6 Paths Planetary Devastation, Naruto and Sasuke said together, and used so much chakra to seal the ghetto statue in that moon. What the hell is that? They have created a moon just to seal the statue? What kind of monsters they are, shinobis were thinking in their minds. Naruto with that used all of his chakra and then the Kurama avatar vanished and Naruto fell on the ground. What happened to Naruto, shinobis were saying. He really went all out just to protect his comrades, Hashirama said. He really is a lot like you, elder brother, Tobirama said. Nope, he is even better than I, Hashirama said. Naruto was now breathing heavily. Naruto was sitting on his knees. I guess now it is the time, Minato said, and then went towards Naruto and then transferred the another half of the 9 tails inside Naruto from himself. Tsunade came there and started healing Naruto. I can't even produce even 1 of them from all of the chakra I have got. Naruto's sage jutsu is really so much strong, Sasuke was thinking. How absurd his chakra reserves were before even getting the 6 paths chakra. Sage of 6 paths said that he divided the power equally within me and Naruto. Then how come Naruto can do a lot more than me? Even twice was understandable, but this much no, Sasuke was thinking in his mind, and he was jealous of Naruto. After Tsunade healed Naruto and Minato transferred another half of the 9 tails inside Naruto. Naruto because even stronger. All the tailed beasts helped Naruto so that he can get stabilized. They all gave Naruto more chakra. And now Naruto got half of all the tailed beasts' chakra and the full 9 tails. Now I guess I can say that Naruto is stronger than I am, Hashirama said. Even we are exhausted because of making the barrier survive. It took a lot of chakra from us, Hiruzen said. Sorry about that, but it was necessary, Naruto said and smiled towards Hiruzen. He is as good as he used to be when he was a kid. No sensei, he has become even kinder than before. As he progressed he became not just stronger but kinder too. A friend of mine who used to spend a lot of time with me. One nobody wanted before has become the necessary existence for them, Shikamaru said and laughed. Even in that time you were with me, Shikamaru, I am thankful to you. Don't forget me too, Choji said and laughed. How can I forget you, Choji? Kakashi-sensei, Hinata and my teammates Sasuke and Sakura Naruto said, so I remember there was someone who was asking for a match after the war ends. Sasuke said. I guess there is no one as stupid to fight against two strongest shinobis who wrapped up the whole war almost all by themselves, Shikamaru said. All of them laughed at. Naruto and Sasuke really has wrapped up the whole war all by themselves, Kakashi said. All of them started cheering for Naruto and Sasuke. So what now, Tsuchikage? Naruto asked. Since the war has ended up, we should go back to our villages, Tsuchikage said. I remember someone was asking for a match after the war, Tsunade said and laughed. Hashirama laughed at that too. Well, I am rest assured that the village is in your hands. And I am happy that you and Sasuke found the another way other than me and Madara. I guess now it is the time to announce the 6th Hokage, Tsunade said. So are you ready, Naruto, to take the seat? Jiraiya asked Naruto. So you have chosen me as the 6th Hokage? Naruto asked. You and Sasuke are the only choice for the Hokage position. And about Sasuke, I have no interest in becoming Hokage. Sasuke said, I will be protecting the village as my elder brother protected the village. I will be on his path silently protecting the village from the shadows. I think I need a little rest before I can take the position, Naruto said to Tsunade. Hey brat, I am tired of this job, take your seat or I will be leaving the village again. I think you should take the seat, Naruto. Orochimaru said to Naruto. What about my godfather? Naruto asked. That pervert is not even qualified to come into the Hokage office, Tsunade said. Jiraiya laughed at that. Even Orochimaru was smiling and he noticed that nobody was even paying so much attention towards him. They were behaving like nothing even happened there. Let's go back to the village now, Naruto said to them. And now Naruto was in front of Minato. Naruto, it is time to say goodbye, Orochimaru said. Yes, he is right, because it won't be good if we stay in this world for so long, and beside I cannot stay forever with you, I am already dead, Minato said. Yes. I know, but it still aches my heart to see you leaving, Naruto said to Minato. It's alright kid, Minato said, and then all of them left from there one by one. And then all of them left from there towards their villages. Naruto was already 18. He announced that in 1 year time he will get married to Hinata, and he took the seat of Hokage too. And now he was the fastest shinobi of the world. This is how his life changed because of just one change. This was for the video. We'll meet you in the next video. If you like the video, then like the video, share the video, comment down your favorite part. Subscribe to the channel. You are watching Sage What Ifs Official. Stay tuned.